This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
Welcome to Celebrity Close-Up. Today, we'll be talking close-up with acclaimed actor and director Clint Eastwood. Mr. Eastwood, it's a pleasure having you here.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me here.
Direction's okay? You found parking all right?
Yeah, fine. No problem.
Good. You know, I'm a longtime fan of your work, and your last film I found to be a masterpiece.
Wait a minute. I didn't come here to talk about movies. I came here to talk about my new line of salad dressing.
Friday's a great day to kick back and relax.
Mancow. To Friday, the very best.
Free for all Friday on the Mancow. A lot coming up. Donald Trump is going to join us. Paul Kantner has died. He was Jefferson Airplane, and he was booked on the show today. Are you aware of this, Love Cheese?
No.
It's hilarious. It is. No. It's not hilarious that he died. You put up White Rabbit or something so people know who I'm talking about, or a montage of his best. No, I have I'll read them on the air, but I have a big string of text conversation I had yesterday with our girl Kathy, the Greek, and she's like, they're giving me the runaround. Paul was supposed to maybe somebody else from the band. Now they don't know. I don't know what's going on. And then like 3 o'clock this morning, she's like, apparently he's dead. So we won't be having Paul Kantner as scheduled.
Hey, can I talk to the father, please?
Both of them are unavailable at this time. Is there a message I can take? Is there something I can help you with?
Hey, yo, this is Rocky Balboa. I was wondering if they could throw me down a few blessings.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Balboa.
Balboa, we can, we will always pray for you if that's what you're requesting.
Yeah, usually I just have them throw me down a few blessings when I'm about to have a fight. But actually, I'm managing Tommy Gunn, and I was wondering if he could throw me down a few blessings. One, like, Tommy doesn't get his brains knocked in, and like, B, I don't mess up being his manager.
I'll talk to the pastors about that for you.
I love it when the father does it, though. When he throws me down a few blessings, I was wondering if he could do it.
Hold on one moment.
Oh, wait 1 second, man. Father Carmine's over
he
here.
is.
Let me
There he
wait 1
is.
second, man, okay?
Okay.
He's up in the window. Hey, yo, father! You threw down a few blessings? One, like, I don't mess up being Tommy Gunn's manager, and like, B, that he don't get his brains knocked in. Hey, yo, thanks a lot, father!
That's awesome.
I'll see you on Sunday!
Yeah.
Father Carmine just came out of his window.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Okay. Thanks a lot, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It is 5:40 at the Loop. Donald Trump joins us at 7:30. So how far off is that?
That's an hour and 50 minutes.
Donald Trump, a Mancow, Chicago, radio exclusive on the Loop. Jim Peterick's Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. God, that song still sounds great. 5:42 at the Loop. Calls coming in. We're going to get to them. All right, so it's 5:42. How long? Hey, come on, card counter. How long until Donald Trump joins us live, a Mancow radio exclusive?
An hour and 42 minutes.
1 hour, 42 minutes. Donald Trump live.
Sorry, it's an hour and 48 minutes.
Oh, you moron. You understand Mancow Muller American Badass cannot be made to look bad? Paul Kantner has died. He was behind all of these songs. He was Jefferson Airplane. This is the end of what was called the San Francisco Sound. I'm really... That was a great song. Remember that one? I'm really ready for politicians to start dying. Can we stop with the rock stars dying?
Rosebud. And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I made no campaign promises because until a few weeks ago, I had no hope of being elected. Now, however, I have something more than a hope.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie. Rosebud.
I'm a Plymouth dealer, a dealing man. And right now I'm giving the best deal ever on that new, fast-moving Plymouth Fastback, the Plymouth Barracuda.
Hey, man, the name of the Plymouth Fastback is the Barracuda.
I know. I can't pronounce Barracuda.
Hey, that's a bad scene, man. I mean, like you being a Plymouth dealer and not being able to say Barracuda.
I'm hip. I mean, I know.
Yeah, well, look, man, try this.
What?
Say back.
Ba.
Ra.
Ra.
Coo.
Coo.
Da.
Da.
That's it, man. Now put it all together.
Baba, rara, cuckoo, dada.
Baba, ra, cuckoo, dada.
Yeah. Still not right, is it?
Well, it ain't Barracuda, man. But I think we got a hit record.
Go get a Barracuda from your Plymouth dealing man. Yeah, yeah.
540. Hello, it's 546 at the Loop.
Determination. Focus. Toughness. Words that have been used to describe a winner.
The Mancow on 97.9. The Loop.
Black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm
The most important issue of our day is not you paying rent and your family and your issues. No. Nothing that really, affects your life, but we need more African Americans with Oscars. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Farting in the mosh pits of morning radio. It's the Mancow on 97.9. The Mancow.
Your radio is cranked. If you can hear me without your radio on, that means you're demonically possessed. It is 5:55. I'm the Mancow. So how long until Donald Trump is on the show live?
1 hour, 35 minutes.
1 hour and 35 minutes, a Mancow radio exclusive.
Rabbits jump and jump.
Yep.
They live 7 years.
Yep.
Dogs run and run.
Yep.
They live about 15 years. Turtles
Sadly.
do nothing.
Turtles. Yep.
They live for about 150 years. The lesson here, sit back, crank up the Mancow on the radio, and live. The Mancow on 97.9. The Loop.
You ready, Love Cheese?
Citizens of Earth, we are Zargonauts from the planet Zargo 7. We want all the humans on this planet who are the very best at something to come help us start a new super advanced civilization. Everyone else, do whatever.
Where did that come from?
DJ Love Cheese Remix.
Was this station just interrupted by space aliens? Remix it.
Yeah.
You got anything fun planned this weekend?
You know what? No, not really. My son's basketball game.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hit on
I was about to hit on her.
All right.
Nah, I was about to hit on her.
Watch my husband run a half marathon. That's good as it gets, baby.
Well, he's running, and the kid's in the basketball game. This isn't working for me.
Right.
Do you know the mystery movie?
I'm hoping it is Man of the Year.
I was hoping we were going to flirt a little, Kimberly, with your sexy voice, but no, be blessed, have a great weekend. It is not Man of the Year. On most lists, it's considered the greatest movie of all time. What is it? The mystery movie. You know? Call and win right now.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
I have 5 shiny objects in my coat pocket. What are they? I'll tell you tonight at 11.
Rosebud. And now it's time for the Mancow mystery movie.
I made no campaign promises because until a few weeks ago, I had no hope of being elected. Now, however, I have something more than a hope.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Karen, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hey, Karen, what's going on?
First of all, love your show.
Thank you very much.
But my fiance and I are getting married next year.
Beautiful.
And his last name rhymes with my first name, which is annoying because I'll be Karen Marin.
Karen Marin? Okay.
And I think it sounds ridiculous, and I don't know if I should keep my last name, my original last name, or what.
Yes. No, you have to take
the man's name.
No.
Nope. Do not do it. Don't do it.
You got to take the man's name.
Do I really?
That's it.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, you do.
No, she does not.
Yes, she
I'm
does.
not changing my name.
Isn't it unfair, though, if a woman has a cool last name and they have to take some stupid guy's last name?
Absolutely, some stupid
My
generic
wife.
If you have an awesome last name, why would you change
I could
it?
not respect a man whose wife.
By the way, my wife's last name,
Yes.
way cooler than my last name.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, guess
Absolutely.
what? Guess what?
Yep.
Yeah, she's Mrs. Muller.
Mrs. Generic Muller now.
That sucks.
Wow.
Hey, I love my last name. I'm Greek. I look Greek. And chances are I'm not going to get married to a Greek guy. I'm not attracted to them. I'm just not. I love my Greek brothers, but I do not want to change my name to something American, which is probably what it's going to be. My boyfriend's last name is Swanson. Do I look like Kathy Swanson?
You take the man's surname.
You should not be Karen Marin. What a stupid name.
What are Cheeks and I going to do?
Okay. What do you think about, okay. It's so important. She wouldn't marry a Greek, but it's so great being Greek, and she wouldn't get rid of her Greek name. And she doesn't want an American name, but she'll lay under an American every day. That's fine.
I'm not attracted to Greek guys.
No. Oh, it's okay.
German men?
What?
I'm attracted to German men.
Wait a minute. Mancow's German.
I would not marry a woman that wouldn't take my name. I would
with
not
you,
marry.
brother.
I would
I'm
not
with
marry a
you.
woman, and if I'm sexist and a monster, and I'm sure you're offended because you're a radio listener and you're in America and you're offended by everything all the time. Everything is offensive to you, and I just don't care anymore. I really don't. And I could sit here and play it fake, but I wouldn't have married my wife if she wouldn't have taken my name.
It would have really been.
I mean, I think that's
a deal breaker.
I think it's emasculating to the man. I think it's a real slap in the face. Yep. And yeah, it's 2016, and you're a woman, hear you roar and all that, but there are some differences. And marriage is all about tradition, isn't it, Steve?
Okay, no, you want us to be pretty open-minded about it, right? About keeping your maiden name. You don't want us to get mad about it, right?
Why does open-minded always mean I got to give up what I believe? Why does I'm not talking about just in particular. What is it in America that compromise means I got to give up what I believe in? Why does compromise always mean that? No, compromise means you give up something else. And oh, by the way, if you don't like what I say, oh, it's hateful. It's hateful. I'm so sick of it. You know, the tradition is you get married, the lady takes your name. Right. That's the way it is. She doesn't like it, don't get married. And I dump her. I dump her ass. Anyway, go ahead. Yes, I'm sorry.
I understand that. No. And the great thing about America is we can all be open-minded. So I wanted to understand that, we won't be upset if you want to keep your maiden name, but just don't be upset when they ask you to sign this prenup saying that in 10 years, if it doesn't work out, you don't want to come after my 401k. You don't want to come after my pension.
Yeah, you don't want my name. You don't want to be part of my family. Then don't be part of my family. I mean, that's the deal. So let's go to James. James, hello.
Hey, Mancow, love your show and all, man.
Hey, man, thanks, dude.
Well, what about your little comment? I know, with me, it was a little different. When I got married 20 years ago, I took my wife's Indian name and added it to my last name.
What?
No,
be quiet. What?
It was no big deal. I took her Indian name, which was Bear, and added it to my last name, which is Miller. So now I'm Bear Miller. Bear-Miller.
Wow, dude.
What? What's wrong with that?
Dude, this is the most whipped guy I've ever had on this show. I'm embarrassed, dude.
No, it isn't. It really isn't embarrassing at all.
Dude, no, you don't know. You don't know. Your friends are all laughing at you. We're laughing at you. Everybody here's laughing. Everybody in their cars is laughing. Listen, we want you to be happy, I guess. We want our listeners to be happy, but, we're laughing at you.
It really isn't no big deal, man.
Brother, her family, her brothers, she even thinks you're a wuss. Everybody thinks you're a wuss. You took your wife's last name, pal. Oh, man, what happened to you? Is this the first girl you ever had sex with?
No.
No?
Nope.
No, couldn't get anybody else, so you're that emasculated? You're that much of a beta? You're that much of a follower? Wow, man, I know who wears the pants. I know you don't touch the little towel or the decorative soap. I know you don't stand to go to the bathroom. No, ma'am. No, whatever you say, honey. Oh, did I forget to take my boots off again, honey? I'm so sorry. Brother, I'm just like Argentina. I want to cry for you.
No, that was the time. Times have changed, man, Cal. Times have changed.
How have times changed? Men are still men, pal.
Yeah, but, you don't always have to take the man's last name anymore.
Well, no, you didn't marry a man. You married a woman and took her name.
Okay, you got me on that one. I give you that one.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's great.
Is your father still alive? What does he think about this?
Yeah, this guy's a loser.
He must be crushed.
Breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, Bear.
It's like Mancow said, she's going to find an alpha
wussy
male.
Man. Oh, no, she's all...
And you're
my
going to be
opinion.
crying with that dumb last name.
You'll
Get
be
your name
weeping in
back.
the corner with her last name.
Wait a minute. You guys are thinking so old school.
She's out banging a man.
I promise she's getting nailed by some guy who's giving her what for, okay? And he's going to end up single with her name. How funny is that?
Oh, you guys are mean. I like this guy.
Yeah.
He's a real man.
Yeah,
He's progressive.
yeah,
He's open-minded.
He's progressive.
Yeah. He's a real man, but you wouldn't let him in your panties. I promise that. Women want real men. Okay? Listen. James, Bear Wussieman, his wife Native American, and he took her name.
Right, because her last name is what?
Bear. James, and his name is Wussieman. James.
Yeah.
Brother, just so you know, we are laughing at you. They're all going to laugh 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 at you.
Rosebud. And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I made no campaign promises because until a few weeks ago, I had no hope of being elected. Now, however, I have something more than a hope.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie. Rosebud.
Out of the southwest, we have a lovely low pressure system, which is creating the conditions for, you guessed it, rain. And over here in the east, I've just destroyed Cleveland. Well, here in Illinois, where my parents. There's nothing.
Hello?
Hi, is this a mortuary?
Yes, it is.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How's the latest stock of bodies looking?
Excuse me?
You know, the stiffs.
I'm sorry, what?
The dead people?
Yes. What about them?
Well, let me ask you a question first. Is it true that things continue to grow after somebody dies?
What?
Is there somebody you need to talk to?
Fingernails
and
hair.
Basically, I want to have a baby naturally, but with no attachments. So I was calling to see if I could come by and take a look at your inventory. I'm looking for a male Caucasian, preferably Italian, 6'3".
No, that's disgusting.
6:06. The Mancow Show. It was a Friday when all of a sudden...
20 seconds to lift off and counting. Still no launch pad power. Can somebody confirm status on that?
We have isolated the system malfunction, and we are ready to proceed.
Copy that.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Houston, we have a problem.
Beside the banks of the filthy Chicago River, a river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Yes. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio.
Mics are live.
It's the man that would be cow. The Mancow.
Hell yeah! Yes!
When she was just small.
our conversation, well, your one-sided conversation, all pissed off that Paul Kantner was standing us up. It's hilarious.
I know, it's crazy.
Do you know about
right?
this, Al?
Yes. No, he doesn't know about it.
I want to read it. I want to read it. What if I have it?
It's actually not really one-sided.
Okay, hold on. It goes on and on, but Paul Kantner is supposed to be on the show today. She says, but apparently they're bumping him or something. Starship is going to be at the Arcada, and we were supposed to have him on. And then they called me and said, these are different messages. They called and asked if we could have another band member, maybe David Freilberg. And I said, no, we want Paul Kantner because he's the bigger name, right? It's more your music than mine, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, okay, it's 8:30. They haven't canceled yet, but I don't want
these are your text to man.
Yes. I don't want David. We don't want David Freeberg. We want Freeberg. We want Paul Kantner. Hopefully we'll still be able to get David on, if nothing else.
Yes.
Just to be clear, Paul Kantner's not confirmed for tomorrow, so don't promote it. But I put a request for him. We're not 100% certain, but he may be on. Maybe it's just they're on tour. Publicist said he would do the show, blah, blah. It goes on and on and on.
Yes.
The news just broke. Paul has died.
Right. Blow by blow.
Oh, man. Paul Kantner will not be on the show. But in an hour and 20 minutes, Donald Trump joins us.
Hell yeah.
I really want to hear people's opinion on Phil Anselmo, who I've hired several times, who I find to be a great performer, great lead singer. I am a fan. And here is a case of something being taken out of context, I believe. We'll talk about this more in a second, but check this out. Yeah. I don't hear it.
I can't tell what he's saying.
Yeah,
Hold on. They're saying he yelled out white power at a concert. I don't know. Is he known as a... I don't know. Is black power racist? Is yelling out white power racist? Do white lives matter? I don't know. Anyway, what do you think about him yelling at white power? And then there's a lot more to the story. If he did even yell it out. Is he a white supremacist? Is that what his deal is? And the girl called a mortuary? Why wouldn't she just say a funeral home or a graveyard? Calling the mortuary earlier. So here is Donald Trump.
So far, only Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum have agreed.
We're not seeing a lot of courage here, are we?
Not so far.
Not lots of courage.
Are you
these
still gonna
Republicans,
do it, if
they're
it's
supposed
just
to be
those two?
brave.
That's Donald Trump and Megyn Kelly. And Donald Trump talking about how people shouldn't back out of debates.
So far, only Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum have agreed.
We're not seeing a lot of courage here, are we?
Not so far.
Not lots of courage.
Are you
these
still gonna
Republicans,
do it, if
they're
it's
supposed
just
to be
those two?
brave.
Hey, Alex.
Here we go.
Alex.
Yeah.
I really want you to hang on. Can you give me a few minutes here?
Sure thing, Mancow.
You'll throw off the whole show if you say no, so hang on a second. Donald Trump coming up, going to join us live. We'll talk with him about these things. Piff, the Magic Dragon, is here for America's Got Talent. Pete, the movie Manatee. We are going to have on one of the stars of Jefferson Starship, or Airplane, or Spaceship, whatever they are, in 2016, or just Starship. Is this guy going to be able to talk? The head of the band just died.
He will be able to talk.
How's he going to do a stupid radio show? The guy just died yesterday. Billy Baldwin's going to be here. And then Chris Carter, a Mancow radio exclusive, just like Trump, who gave us X-Files.
Wow.
I can't wait. And X-Files is back, and it's fantastic. And I tell my friends, man, you been watching X-Files? What? X-Files is back.
You need to get with the program.
What?
Wow, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they've done a good enough job. Maybe they don't believe in it. I'll tell you, that first episode knocked me out. The second one, not so much. What do we got? 4 more to go? Sports headlines coming up.
Blackhawks captain Jonathan Taves suspended. I'll tell you why.
You'll hear him go after Trump next. Is Trump being a hypocrite? A mystery movie in play. And Alex wants to fight with me, I think, over women taking a man's last name.
Oh, my God.
No, I just think they should. And by the way, will you do me a favor?
Thinks they should.
Will you do me a
Some
favor?
women.
And I understand it. I do. I understand it. My name's all over. There's a big neon sign behind me. There's the Mancow billboards all over.
Yes, everywhere.
But I can't have you looking in my eyes and saying, "Oh God." Okay, I'm just a man. All right. I know you admire me a great deal.
You're listening to Mancow on the loop. He loves you.
That's right.
As much as Oprah loves bread.
That's right.
And being rich, fat. This is the man.
That's it. I love
on the loop.
You people as much as Oprah loves bread and being fat. Do you think her and Gail? You think her and Gail are? I believe love her. You think they scissor?
Oh, of course.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be a big day for
That's
them
some
today.
sloppy scissors.
I bet it's like two horses kissing.
62 spanks today.
Yeah, do you have Spanx in blob size?
No, I meant Gail's gonna spank her ass 62 times because it's a birthday. It's a birthday.
Oh.
It's a birthday.
So I guess they're doing 24 again, but this time it's going to be an urban version. No, what's his name? No Kiefer Sutherland. Come on.
No Jack Bauer?
No Jack Bauer. So 24 is coming back, but this time it's going to be urban because everything must be redone urban. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna call it 24.
Okay. Hilarious. Al. Al.
Wow.
Al. Al.
Al, you're so big.
How come you don't laugh when I? How come you don't laugh when I say stuff like that,
Al's
Kathy?
hilarious.
He is funny. He
They're
makes
gonna
me
call
laugh.
it 24.
Al. And she always gives him credit too.
Yeah, you never get credit for being funny.
No, because I do it all day. He says one thing, and it's the funniest frogging thing ever. Ridiculous. Come on now.
Call the cow now. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
Al. Alex, hello.
Hey, man, Cal, I love you. Love your show.
24, that was pretty
No,
good, dude.
24.
I know. Well, you say it better. What's up, man?
Hey, love you. Love your show.
Thank you, bud. I heard that, and I appreciate it. What's up?
I wasn't sure if I was on. I just wanted to comment on what Kathy was saying about a woman being independent in marriage. I completely support that, and I think that's great, but I don't think marriage is about showing your independence. I think marriage is symbolic of two people sharing one life, and keeping your own name just isn't it's not really supporting that decision or that lifestyle.
Aha! Yeah.
I like his point.
No, your mic is off. I'll turn you on now.
It's
Go
an
ahead.
antiquated thought. What our listener, Bear, whatever his last name was, he hyphenated his name. So he kept his last name, but he also took his wife's.
Bear
and I think
Wussy
that's
Man.
a
No,
wonderful
he's a-
thing.
he's a man,
and
though.
it's
That's
not,
the problem.
it doesn't matter.
That's not a man.
Things have changed, times have
Bear-
changed, and I think it's a
they
very
haven't changed.
antiquated idea to take your husband's name. Why change
Then
your
don't get married.
identity?
Then don't get married. You should
because
not
you
get
want to
married.
be with somebody forever.
Yeah.
But why should I take your last name? Why
Alex-
can't you take mine? It's an equal
Is
partnership.
my last name not good enough for you?
I want to
Alex-
be Abe Kunis.
Yeah, I want to be Mancow Morning or whatever the hell your last name is.
Vlahojanis. It's
Yes.
a good, strong Greek last name.
Yes, it is. Although you don't want to get under Greek guys. Very telling. Very, very telling.
What? It's like being with
Oh,
my
you're-
brother.
She's so proud of being Greek.
I love being Greek.
Doesn't want to marry a Greek guy or
So
date one.
what? I'm
But-
not attracted to Greek men.
Then why are
I'm
you-
attracted to German men.
Then-
I'm attracted to
yeah, vote.
Palestinian
So what are you
men,
so? What are
maybe
you?
even black men.
What are you so? What are you so proud of? What's so great? I mean, seriously, what are you proud of?
We developed everything, Western civilization.
Yeah, 2,000 years
We're
ago.
very proud.
What in the last 100 and 200 years are you proud of? Seriously.
Frappe.
Oh, yeah, you got me on that. Frappe and cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Are those Greek inventions? That's awesome. Low five. Okay. She's shorter. So that's it. Alex?
Yeah.
Don't listen to the feminist. Don't listen to her here. Okay? A woman that won't take your name is going to make your life hell. All right? You stand up, you be a man, and you will have women everywhere. Women are so hungry for men. They want men. Everybody's trying to be little asexual wussy boys that mean nothing. They're irrelevant. They do nothing. They are nothing. And women don't respect them. They'll marry you if you have a paycheck. They'll let you pay for everything. But secretly, they want to get under guys like me that say, I'm not taking your stupid last name. That's it. Okay? They want a leader. People want a leader. You be a leader, Alex. You keep listening to the show, and I'll walk you through it. You hear me?
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Mancow.
You got it, brother. All right. That's a man right there. That's the kind of man I could love right there, I'll tell you that. You know, as a friend. Maybe some petting, but not. I wouldn't want it to lead to anything else. He's a listener. I'm not going to dip it in the company ink.
Touch and to feel you, mama. All I just couldn't keep away. In the heat and the steam.
You want to be a mama? I'll put a baby in you. But here's the deal. We're going to try it differently.
What do you mean? How?
It's going to be a butt baby.
You help me, mama. 'Cause it's getting so hard.
Yo, mama's so stupid. She brought a spoon to the Super Bowl. Yeah!
DJ.
Mancow, love your show.
What's up, dude?
Hey, I got a guess for the mystery movie.
Come on.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
No, sir, but thank you for calling.
Let's try DJ.
DJ. It was TJ. Jason, hello.
Hi, Kyle. Good morning. Love your show.
Thank you, brother. Any big plans this weekend?
Working.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I got it.
Thank God he has a job. No, you guys, everybody's
Make that
laughing
money.
here.
No, make that money.
We all have jobs. Yeah. The guy that has a job. Okay. See how much you'd laugh if you didn't have a job. I pulled you people out of poverty, and now you laugh at a guy for working on the weekends?
You put us in poverty.
You bastards. Jason, hello.
Yeah, hi, Kyle. I think I got the mystery movie.
Al.
You're the funniest on the show.
Al. Al. What's up, Jason?
You should talk more, Doc.
Is it the Maltese Falcon?
It is not the Maltese Falcon. Hey, Tony. Tony.
Hello.
Al. And I'm going to hear that all weekend in my head. Hang on to Tony. I do want to talk to you. Hang on. Hey, where's Plainfield? Do we have Chris? Chris, hello.
Mancow, love you, buddy.
Tony, hold on a second. Tony, you'll hear me in 7 seconds because there's a delay. Call me back. I hung up on you accidentally, Tony. We'll get you right on. What do you think, Chris?
Is it Shawshank?
Is it Shawshank? No. I love that movie, though. 6:28. In 1 hour, Donald Trump will join us.
Senator Cruz, before we get to the issues, let's address the elephant not in the room tonight. Donald Trump has chosen not to attend this evening's presidential debate. What message do you think that sends to the voters of Iowa?
I'm a maniac, and everyone on this stage is stupid, fat, and ugly. And Ben, you're a terrible surgeon. Now that we've gotten the Donald Trump portion out of the way.
1 week until the musical box at the Arcada Theater, the Genesis cover band, and they're awesome. By the way, have you seen Genesis, Cheese?
I never saw Genesis.
Anyone ever seen Genesis?
No.
Oh.
Saw Phil Collins, but not Genesis.
Oh, boy. 3 times. And every time, God, they suck.
But what does everybody say?
What?
Great light show, though.
No, but the musical box is Peter. It was before. God, it was done before we were born. I don't remember. You're too old. You're too young to remember. I don't ever remember Peter Gabriel Genesis. I remember Peter Gabriel. I love Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, Genesis, that began a long time ago.
Yeah, the very first book of the Bible. But it's Peter Gabriel era Genesis recreated exactly, even everything they say.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Sometimes they'll come out. I guess he would come out dressed like a daisy.
Oh my God.
And stand there. And
That's
then
so bizarre.
and wave back and forth.
Wow.
I prefer the I Can't Dance era.
My favorite was Mr. Bubbly, which was a giant character he did, which had like sores all over him that shot pus into the audience.
Ew.
It was like an early version of Guar. So, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, there's a new app that tells you what wines go best with what Girl Scout cookies. And why don't you team that up with another app called Get a Life, you loser? Tony called back. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Mancow. Love the show.
Hey, brother. What's up?
Okay, I have a cousin. Speaking of what Kathy, the caller was calling earlier, the changing of the last name.
Yeah. Wait. Tony, I want to see if you can do it. Tell everybody what we're talking about for those that are just joining us.
Right now, a gentleman the other day called and said that he kept his, he hyphened his name and kept his wife's.
His name was Bear. His last name was Bear. He wanted to keep, or she wanted to keep her Native American name or some such nonsense. And so I called him Bear hyphen Wussy Man. And I think that a man, you shouldn't look. If it starts there, if it starts with no prenup, goodbye. What? She's in it for money. If the next thing is she doesn't want to take your name, goodbye.
Sounds,
if you don't think there's lots out there, and I don't want to use the other fish in the sea, and I'm not going to be like Chips enough and use the word trim, but whatever you think, there's plenty of it out there. If you don't believe me, go on Tinder.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
So small-minded.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think I could be face down in a pile of women in about an hour?
Of course you
I have
could.
a paycheck and a job. That's all that I need.
Why do you need
you're handsome,
your wife
too.
to take your name?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do.
That's such a small-minded thing to say.
Yeah, you don't need this gig to get laid.
That's it. And I'll pay for boob jobs, and if they need coke, I can do that too. Okay, and I don't do coke, but if you have that, huh?
Yeah, every single guy should always have drugs on him.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I always have a couple of grams of coke when I go down the Pilsen neighborhood to pick up some straight kale.
Oh my God.
It's nonsense. I'm kidding. I don't. But I mean,
I wasn't joking about you.
Oh, what do you mean?
Being good looking and not needing the radio to get laid.
No,
you could just go to a bar.
I know you're serious. I appreciate that. If I was a pony, would you ride me?
Yes. I'd ride you if you weren't a pony.
Tony?
Yes, I'm here, man.
I'd like to be a little...
Again, that was aimed at.
I know, that's not Leslie.
Wait a minute, that wasn't your character.
Yeah, that wasn't Leslie.
I'd like to take the Shetland to the wetland.
Straight up aim.
What's up, Tony? Blue Island, man. That's where Chip is from.
Cousin,
yeah.
I had a cousin who married. She was the only daughter, and she married a guy, and she insisted on the last name because to preserve the last name. She had my uncle had no boys, so what she did is to keep the heritage, had more kids, to preserve her last name. She kept it that way, and the guy agreed. I respected him for that. Just wanted
that's
to
very
share
nice.
That with you guys.
I think it's
so
very
nice.
stupid. And you know something? I've got daughters.
Yes.
All right? I've got daughters.
Yes.
And I don't care if the name goes on. Okay? They're women. I hope they respect their husband enough and take their husband's name. Okay?
There you go. How about that?
Yeah.
How about it? My father died. I want his name to continue. I'm proud of being
You have a brother.
Greek.
You have a brother.
So what?
It's on him, not you.
No, I don't care about my brother. That's his life. He can do what he wants.
No, but he's going to continue the name.
It reminds me of Halle Berry crying about how important it was to be African American.
She was raised by her white mother.
She was raised around all. Yeah. I hung out with her and Dave Justice. She was back in the day. She was raised around all white people. Her black daddy abandoned her, and she's talking about being black, and the white mother sitting there crying. What about the white mother? And it's so great. You're so proud of being Greek, and yet you won't sleep with a Greek guy. How great, Al! It's so great being black, isn't it? You wouldn't sleep with a black woman. You wouldn't sleep with someone who looks like your own mother. That's a disgrace, and you're a disgrace, and you're a disgrace, and you get a new car, and you get a new car. We're all getting new cars. There you go. I said it. In less than an hour now, Donald Trump will join us live. In less than an hour, a Mancow radio exclusive here on The Loop.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Time magazine once called you the Republican savior.
Well, let me be clear about one thing. There's only one savior, and it's not me. It's Jesus Christ, who came down to earth and died for our sins. And I've always made that clear about that cover story.
Rosebud. And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I made no campaign promises because until a few weeks ago, I had no hope of being elected. Now, however, I have something more than a hope.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie. Rosebud.
I'd like to see your dirt box. That's what they're called, I guess. These drones that fly over us are called dirt boxes, according to the new X-Files. Then there's 0 point energy, which is the energy of the universe that's completely free. I don't know about this. There are children being born without ears on the planet Earth that are alien.
What?
That are space alien hybrids. This is all in the new X-Files. These are things I want to ask.
Okay.
So we're less than an hour away from Donald Trump.
Wow.
And then coming up on the program today, Chris Carter, the guy that gave us X-Files.
Awesome.
Very excited about this. Okay, this is Bear Wussy Man's wife. Hello.
Hello, man. I love your show.
I cannot believe you called.
Why?
But then I guess I should say I can't believe you let him call before. He sounded like such a wimp.
No. And you were talking about a woman would marry any man that had money. He didn't have money. And
that was a separate thing. That was a separate thing.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you sound now listen to you. You sound very dominating. He sounded very wimpy to me. And you found a guy to take your last name, but you don't respect him.
Why not?
Because.
It's been 20 years, and we're still here.
Well, look, I believe that, and I believe he's listening. But can I tell you what I believe? This is just personal. This is just me personally. I just bet you would love to be with a real alpha male. A guy that is that wimpy that would take your name. You don't respect him. Now, you're not going to say that on the radio. Your friends could be listening. But my guess would be that you've had rendezvous, just my guess, an opinion, that you've had rendezvous with real men and alpha males, okay? Listen, you have to understand the psychology of it, okay? It's the same thing with Kathy here. Yes. She has a guy that's a wussy, and that's fine. Let him buy stuff. He'll split the rent. Everything's fine. But she's not enjoying sex with that guy. She wants a leader. Women want a leader. They want men. How about that? Women want men. Not equals, not wussy boys, not someone like them, not this watered down, whatever these guys are. They want a man. Oh, okay, honey, I'll take your name. Now, if you don't remember the guy, I call him Bear Wussy Man. I don't know what his name is. Okay, if you remember the guy, well, I took my wife's last name, and I think it's just fantastic. And I always wanted to be a dentist. Anyway, and you can hear the guy. You know, he's afraid to go to the car dealership to fight about price. How much is it? He's terrified of car dealers. He's terrified of confrontation. In the meantime, this woman who calls up, well, I'll talk to the man, Cal. You hear her? You hear her? She's obviously, and I mean this symbolically, she's wearing the pants in the family.
Man, Cal, you're a trip. And Kathy the Greek.
Yes.
Thank you for your support, man.
Oh, you got it, girl. High five.
Hey. Mrs.
You know she's on the phone.
Mrs. Bear Wussyman, are you there?
Yeah, he's here.
Listen, you call me, honey, when that guy's out of town next, okay? We'll let him pay the bills, okay? I'll pay for the hotel room, though, and I'll show you what a real man's like.
Yeah, we put your man on blast.
Who has the larger junk between you and your husband?
Wow.
Hey, woman!
Do you stand to tinkle? Do you yell at him for standing to tinkle?
No.
No.
I don't yell at him for anything like that there.
He's a wussy, isn't he?
No.
I heard him. He sure sounded like a wimp to me.
He sounded like a really progressive, open-minded.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Does he have a man bun?
Yeah, does he have a man bun? Does he have ironic facial hair?
No.
Do you lay out his clothes?
Yeah.
No, I don't lay out his clothes.
Do you control the bills? Do you pay for all the bills in the house?
I don't.
Well, she won't talk about that.
Come on, forward motors.
I'm just telling you. It ain't right. It ain't right. A woman's got to take a man's last name. Yeah.
I said, come on,
for Hogwarts, guys. Say, come on for Hogwarts, guys. Everybody to the limit, everybody to the limit, everybody come on for Hogwarts, guys.
Please flood out everything
no,
in the...
hold on. Tell me, you were in, what happened? You were asleep?
Yes, Rosie and her family were sleeping. Waking up, feel water and waking up. Right through the house, through the bathroom, through every door, kitchen door, every door. Everything in the house flood out. Don't me talk about everything. Everything. No bed, no dead for sleep on. Settee, where you could have rest in a phone, where you could have make phone call and video for sure. Everything flood out. I want back every single piece
so
of
what
pieces.
happened? You were sleeping and...
We were sleeping.
Yeah, and?
We were sleeping.
Yeah.
Hear Prince screaming. When Prince screaming, say water. When you jump up and look, there is water. Many water, like Elsha. That type of water was there.
Reggae shark, he's real. Reggae shark, him got a band with the...
That's a woman in Jamaica, Negril. She had an encounter with the reggae shark.
Reggae shark, after dark, reggae shark come cruising. Some say reggae shark part human. Reggae shark, he jumped on the boat, and the sheriff fell down his throat. The townspeople cheered and said, you brought us peace. You took a bite of corruption in the town police. They threw him a huge ticker tape parade, cause they know that the balance is the food chain. They gave him the key to Kingston town. You should see the tourism he brings in now. You've redeemed yourself, said the jelly witch. Me can reverse that curse and grant your wish. Him looked at the witch and he said, nay, cause I'm a reggae shark and that's the way I'll stay. Reggae shark, reggae shark,
reggae shark.
That's the whole meaning of life, isn't it? Trying to find a place for your stuff. That's all your house is. Your house is just a place for your stuff. If you didn't have so much stuff, you wouldn't need a house. You could just walk around all the time. That's all your house is. It's a pile of stuff with a cover on it. You see that when you take off in an airplane and you look down and you see everybody's got a little pile of stuff. And when you leave your stuff, you got to lock it up. Wouldn't want somebody to come by and take some of your stuff.
Oh, it's awesome.
They always take the good stuff.
Your stuff.
They don't bother with that crap you're saving. Ain't nobody interested in your 4th grade arithmetic papers. They're looking for the good stuff. That's all your house is. It's a place to keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff. Now, sometimes you've got to move. You got to get a bigger house. Why? Too much stuff. You've got to move all your stuff. And maybe put some of your stuff in storage. Now imagine that. There's a whole industry based on keeping an eye on your stuff.
Father wears his Sunday best. Mother's tired, she needs a rest. The kids are playing.
Al, your house is cluttered.
It is.
Kathy,
Yes.
were you shocked when your dad died how much his stuff didn't matter?
Oh, absolutely.
And he worked so hard for it, didn't he?
He sure did.
Boy, my dad toiled and sweated and saved and cobbled together a few little things that were so important to him, and we threw them out when he died.
That's right.
And they'll do the same to you.
Stuff does not matter.
And I'm telling you, my wife is younger than me.
Yeah.
And, you know, I sat with, I'll never forget, Tony Curtis is like, we had dinner. I married a girl that was 20 years younger than me. We had dinner with Marilyn Monroe and Billy Wilder and Jack Lemmon, and she didn't care. She didn't know who they were.
Wow.
I went with Dennis DeYoung, lead singer of Styx, wrote all those hits.
Right.
Cardinal Bernardine.
Yeah.
Not Stockard Channing, Carol Channing.
Yeah, wow.
The Hello Dolly.
Yeah. Right.
Who else was there? Tom Dreesen, the great comedian, and Irv
Cups.
Kupson, the great writer.
Yeah.
What's the point? The point is, we laughed, and she goes, now, who were those people?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's very young.
What's my point? My point is, do you think she's going to know, like, the autographed whatever I have from this show?
No.
It's going to go in the trash, or it'll get passed to my kids, who will then look at it in 20 years and go, or 30 years, hopefully, and go, now, who's this guy? Who's Richard Grieco?
You can leave that to me in your will. I'll take the Richard Grieco autograph.
Okay, buddy.
No.
Done.
We're arm wrestling for that one.
Done.
That's my guy.
Or you just face plant.
Hell yeah.
Right there on that big Muslim knob. Let's go to Connie. Connie, hello.
Not Muslim.
Hello, Mancow. I love you. I love your show.
Thank you, Connie. Very smart woman, I can tell. Now, are you married, or if you were married, would you take your husband's last name?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. See, that's a good girl. That's a good girl.
I did take his last name.
Oh, good. As you should.
I did.
What can I do for you?
You know, Mancow, I love my husband more than anyone on earth, and we've been on the same page for years. But he told me he wants to vote for Trump, And I'm outraged.
What?
It's outrageous to me. It's very upsetting.
What?
Yeah, but I can't believe he'd vote for a racist. The guy's a racist. And
well, that racist is going to join us in 40 minutes here live on the show. I don't think he is a racist, and he has a lot of good friends, and he's helped a lot of African Americans. Al, think of the people. Omarosa's one, and Nene, and all these other people that he's put over. A lot of athletes, a lot of. Do you find him to be a racist? Honestly,
I do not find him to be a racist.
And he started WWE and the UFC. That's all I care about.
No, he killed the USFL.
No, but he had the first UFC events and the first WWE pay-per-views.
I understand that.
Okay,
we
and that has
racism,
to do. Thank you. That's why I like the show killer. Just do your Leslie voice.
No,
stop talking.
He's a media whore.
Media whore, you can call
question.
him. Egomaniac, blowhard, you can call him.
I've never felt that he's a racist.
I don't think he is a racist, lady.
Well, I think he is a racist.
Well, if you think that, then it's true. And there's nothing I can say.
By the way, the problem, the first thing you did wrong was you and your husband discussing who you're going to vote for.
I got offered a huge amount of money to go on a radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
More money than I'm making here? Probably not more money than I'm making here.
Probably.
But good money. And I did WLS with Pat Cassidy. We had a hell of a show. That show really was great. But
well produced.
Thank you. But my point is, I just want to get to my point. And there's nothing I'm going to say to her to convince her to like Trump.
Right.
There's nothing you can say. And I really got sick of that type of radio.
Right.
And so I told you about this radio station in Chicago. It's like, you make fun of Obama? So, yeah, of course, the guy's he's awful, and when stuff happens, right, but I mean every day? So, yeah, I'll talk about it, but I also want to talk about cop killings and ROM and the red light cameras, and, and these were things that were hot-button issues when I interviewed for the job. And they said, right, and then you talk about Obama? And I went, wow. That's all you want me to talk about is and who... honestly, who could I convince now at this point?
Yeah.
Who could you convince?
Right.
Who could you convince to not like Obama? The idiot that still likes Obama, that thinks you're never gonna reach him. So what are you gonna do? Just piss people off every day? I got sick of it.
Right.
Oh, this is what he did today that sucks, and tomorrow he'll do something else that sucks, and I get it, but it just got very tedious for me.
Sure.
And it made me sick.
Oh.
Made me sick, physically sick.
Really?
Barbie has added a lot of different colors and sizes and body shapes and skin tones, and
it's kind of cool.
So kind of cool. I think it's kind of stupid, but whatever. It's your move, Oscars. The new line of Barbies is known as The Help. Which is, We'll be back. Donald Trump in a half hour live.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I made no campaign promises because until a few weeks ago, I had no hope of being elected. Now, however, I have something more than a hope.
All right, you know what that is. You call us and win. Let's go to Mike. Mike, hello.
Hey, man, I love your show. Love the crew, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, where's Goonie at right now?
Goonie is not here right now.
He's momentarily.
Why, you want to talk to him?
Yeah, he's the sweetest guy, man. He's just great. I like him. He makes me laugh all the time.
He's a very nice fellow.
He is.
Sure yeah.
And I want to say this, and I want to be very. I don't think I've ever said.
Love cheese.
I don't think I've ever said this before. I will love him and touch him and squeeze him and pet him. Love cheese hates his guts, but love cheese hates everybody. So
no, I don't hate him. I just hate when he touches me.
He likes to hug you.
Here's the thing.
You're cuddly.
You are cuddly. Here's the thing. You're a little sweet little thing. I like to put you in my pants and have you dance.
Oh my God!
Like you used to for the guys in San Francisco.
Right
hey, Goonie.
Hey,
Goonie,
we were just talking
Go
about
and give him a hug. Go and give him a hug.
Gosh.
You know what I love?
I love bandage on today.
It's Friday and he's wearing that shirt for the third time. It's awesome.
You're right.
I want to tell you something.
Hello, caller. How you doing? This
okay.
is Goonie.
Okay, Goonie. Hang on just a second. I just want to say it's 7 a.m. right now. 30 minutes till Donald Trump. Look, he is. And I've been questioned about this. You had that guy on your show? Yeah. I think that he's funny, and I think you can be funny, just like I think Al's funny, or Abe, or you, Kathy, or me. And yes, he reads at a second grade level. Yes, he is what has been labeled special.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
But I love the big goof. You hear me, Goonie?
Yes, I heard you, buddy.
Okay. So no. Now, having said that, the constant nose touching, the dripping of the nose, the finger under the nose like he's sniffing something good, the slow finger and then it dripping off of his finger, him touching our food every time he comes in.
Yeah, that was your favorite when he touched all the food that we didn't know about.
He took we had
taco in a bag.
We had 50 tacos in a bag, and he took a fork to every one.
Yeah.
Let's try this one. Try this one. And we didn't know it until afterwards, and I wanted to puke in a trash can, Kate Moss style.
That's right.
So the constant nose and face touching and fingers in his mouth and everywhere else, the picking, the hair, and the constant need to take off his shirt. I don't know why.
I don't get that either.
The flexing.
And the touching.
Yeah,
the touching.
Very
these are things that I hate.
Yes.
And then the weird baby voice or something he does, I just want to punch him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are you talking about, man? I don't know what that is.
Right?
Go on.
No, go ahead.
Damn.
No, go ahead, Goonie. Do the voice. You do the voice I hate.
Hey, man. Hey, man. What's up, man?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't understand.
I don't get it. What is that voice, Goonie?
I don't know.
Yeah. He doesn't know. Neither do we.
No.
Yeah. But you understand when you've got snot dripping off your nose and your fingers and stuff, and then you touch stuff, it's gross to us.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm honest.
You're honest. You're honest.
Yes.
But you understand then why, let's say, Love Cheese or me or basically any other human being with half a wit wouldn't want you to touch them then.
No. Especially that midget over there.
Damn! Wow!
Woo! And you wonder why I hate him.
Do you know? I mean,
because he messes with me and he doesn't know who he's messing with.
You don't know who you're messing around with.
Hey, do you understand who you're messing with, buddy?
The Short Stack, the Mighty Mite, the Tonka Toy, the Terra Tiny Town, the Filipino Fury, Pugnacious Pipsqueak, Baby Lips.
Hey, I'm not afraid of you. I'm Irish, man. We're tough, man.
Dang.
No, dude, you're not. You're
like Mel Gibson.
You're not
Braveheart.
Irish. You're mentally challenged.
No, my heritage is Irish.
They often get confused. You're mentally challenged.
I know.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Nothing, dude.
Smart.
We love you. We love you.
Is that a new wristwatch you got?
It's
a bandage. Did you try to kill yourself?
No.
Okay,
no.
good. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Are you sure you didn't? Because that's
No.
what that looks like.
You're not doing the Angelina Jolie deal, right? You're not cutting
No.
yourself?
Nope.
What'd I tell you about cutting yourself?
No.
What'd I tell
do
you?
that.
You don't do that.
I have
Okay.
a rash on it, so I cover it.
That's good.
You had to ask, didn't you?
He had a
You had to ask.
I hope it's not Zika.
Mancow, I
Yeah.
tell the truth, though.
Yes, you do.
He has his wrist bandaged up like the
Hopefully
ultimate.
that's his only bandage.
Okay, Mike.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I think we know where the other bandage is. What do you want to say to Big Goonie?
I want to say, Goonie, you're the sweetest guy, and I think you're awesome, and I'd love to drink some beer with you, man.
All right, let's go tonight.
Okay, tonight. Let's set it up right now. Mike, are you
Thank
ready?
Mike.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, where would you
And
like to
God
go?
bless you.
Okay, no, wait. Where would you like to go, Goonie?
Harry Carey's.
Okay, Harry Carey's at what time?
After 5 o'clock.
Okay, so can we say 5:30 at Harry Carey's?
Yes.
Right here by the radio station, right?
Yeah, yes.
Can you meet him there at 5:30, Mike?
Is that downtown? Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Now
downtown
cut to
by
Big
8.
Goonie being found in the lake tomorrow.
Oh, I was just going to say, I can't wait to read tomorrow's paper about the massacre.
Big Goonie raped and dead. Okay, Goonie, don't go into a hotel room with this man. Just sit and drink with him, okay?
No.
All right, and make sure you watch your drink all the time.
Yes.
And don't let him follow you home either.
Hey, Mike, the group
Yes,
home.
yes.
Are you kidding?
I get him lost in Chicago.
All those guys have crazy strength. You know that. Now listen, Goonie, this is for real.
Yes.
Mike, what's your last name?
My last name's Cramen.
Mike Cramen is going to meet you at 5:30.
Sure.
Okay, and let me tell you how to spot Big Goonie. He looks like Big Goonie.
Yeah. You can't miss him.
He's big, he's bald, and he's got a look on his face like this. Good. Right?
And you can come too.
Well, I'm sure I could come and come again, but I can't. I can't tonight, pal. I've got.
What's
other
your
plans.
excuse?
Well, I'm pretty much doing something. It's very. I don't.
Come on.
No, I
It's
just
Friday,
really
party
anything.
time.
Anything. I have anything.
You're at the home bar tonight.
No, yeah, home bar tonight, Arlington Heights tonight at 7:00. It's a anti-suicide event that I'm doing with Windy City Live.
Tickets are only $10.
7:05 right now. I'm bringing Simon Kirk from Bad Company with me.
Oh, yeah.
Rock and roll, Preston Health, metal.
Yes.
Bravo, Mr. Kirk.
So, Mike,
Yes.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Do you go that way? I mean, are you bisexual or?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, all right. Because I was going to say I'd send Goonie with some condoms. So what do you think you two kids are going to do after your date?
That's it, man. Drink beer and try to find some women, man.
Thanks, Mike.
Goonie, what do you think tonight's going to be like?
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Hope you treat the waitresses nice. It's always say thank you. And that's what you have to do. And you can't touch them and say, oh, he raped me. No, that's what you have to be careful of at the bars, Mancow. They're strict now. Right, Kathy?
Yes. You don't touch him in a way. You don't touch him in a way that they'll say he raped me.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
careful.
dude.
Oh, that's the honest truth.
Dude.
You touch them,
Goonie,
and they say, hey, they raped me.
Goonie, you touch people too much.
Yes.
There's too much touching with you.
know.
Yeah. You touch too much.
Yes.
Mr. T, I thought you were going to kiss him or something.
No.
Rubbing your fingers through his mohawk.
Thank you, brother.
Mr. T couldn't get away from him quick enough. Well, your muscles are big.
Could Mike bring a hooker and say it's his friend? Could you pay for the hooker beforehand?
Hey, Mike.
And just pretend like it's your friend so Goonie could get laid.
Yeah, this guy's so desperate to get laid. Either that or do you have a Cocker Spaniel? Because apparently, based on what I've heard from his neighborhood, he'll do anything. No, we don't joke about that. No. What about a collie?
Yes.
No.
How about Lassie?
No.
I
asked him who he thought the sexiest movie star was, and he said Lassie.
How about Rin Tin Tin?
Oh, she had a fat ass.
Benji?
Oh, my God.
Beethoven?
What are you, gay?
Wow.
Benji.
Boy, he's just rattling them off, isn't he?
Okay. Listen. Why do I have a feeling he was just opening his mental spank bank?
Yeah.
Beethoven.
Hey, Mike?
Yes.
He rattled off like 20 names there.
Mike?
Yes.
Now, listen, I want you to call me, okay? You call me and tell me how your date went, okay?
I'll let you know, man. Mancow.
Bring some condoms just in case.
I will. I'll do that. So I got a guess on that mystery movie.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
I think it's a crying game.
No.
Damn it.
Okay. Now, listen, though, Bud, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
5:30 tonight. If you don't show up, it's going to hurt him.
Here he carries.
Okay.
Yeah, I know where you're at.
Should get his number or something.
No, how do you know where he's at?
Just
what?
So I see at 5:30.
All right. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, give Big Goonie your number.
Yeah, okay.
That always works out great.
Okay. Yeah, please. He needs more numbers in his phone.
Yeah.
I got about 10 hang-ups yesterday.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Did you call every day?
Yeah, 10 hang-ups, and then he finally, I don't know.
Then when you call him back, he doesn't know who it is.
I
Who is
know.
this, buddy? It's Abe. You just called me. Oh, you think it's some stupidity
I know who it
after.
is.
Okay, all right, let's keep going here. Donald Trump in 20 minutes. Donald Trump in 20. And coming up, the Screaming Goat. You know what? I just had a great idea. These are goats. Guys, don't you think we should have a goat do sports? That goat sounds like Al Roker Jr. to me. That's the way Al sounds.
I have done nothing but stand here and be very, very pleasant.
Don't you think that's just how Al sounds? Oh, God. Oh, my God, dude.
Kathy, I could use some of that backup now.
Goonie, he needs mouth to mouth.
Oh, no, Mancow's choking to death. No, that's a shame.
Let him die.
He's choking to death.
Give him mouth to mouth, Goonie.
Oh, my God.
Somebody run over there and save him.
I'm wiping away the tears.
Damn it.
That sounded...
That's having a heart attack.
Oh, God, that's funny. It sounds just like Al. What's up? Mike and Mokina.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Mancow, love your show.
Hey, dude, what's up?
The movie is Citizen
Yes.
Kane.
It's what?
Citizen Kane.
Yes, sir. You're a winner. Nice job.
And now, It's Mancow's In Your Face Sports with the Uptown Funker, Al Roker Jr. Mancow on the loop.
You have no respect for me. That's what it all comes down to. And I refuse to be in a relationship where I am not respected.
Yes.
I'm leaving you. Goodbye.
Be sure to join us again tomorrow for The Young and the Housebroken.
That was one of the things I was very happy about with my wife being from Italy. Because you don't know. She was housebroken before I...
Oh,
fantastic.
This is from Fox News last night. Retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters talking about the situation in Afghanistan. And it's always fun to see a highly decorated Army guy get his tongue tied.
We cannot afford to dump money on these problems anymore. We've got to think, we've got to fight smart, as our enemies are already
We understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
smite fart.
God's funniest creature creation is the manatee.
Pete, are you ready?
I believe so. Through modern Frankenstein science and a computer voice box.
Enter voice authorization sample.
Mancow proudly presents
9 minutes until Trump is live. 9 minutes.
With movie reviews.
A talking manatee.
From Florida, it's Pete, the movie manatee.
Pete, the most important issue of our time is black people need more Oscars. That is it's just so important to me. 50 Shades of Black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, now this is great because next year for the Academy Awards, when they have the big announcement, it'll be Marlon Wayans, Kevin Hart, Ice Cube.
That's right.
The best.
That'll be awesome next year.
Such talented young man. All right, 50 Shades of Black. It's just awful, I bet.
Oh, it's actually worse than that. Put it this way. At one point in the movie, they make a joke referring to the infamous 2 girls, 1 cup thing.
Oh.
And you begin to wonder what 2 girls, 1 cup did to deserve to be in a movie like that. Referred to in a movie like that.
I think you don't like it because you're racist. Well, wait a minute. No, manatees are black, and so are the Wayans, so never mind. What about The Finest Hours? Now, this is about... the Coast Guard. Sounds great. I've always wanted a good movie about the Coast Guard.
Yeah. No, it's about this big Coast Guard rescue that happened in like 1952, I think, where this massive storm came off the Northeast, and this 4-man crew in like a 36-foot boat saved like 30 guys off of a tanker that had split in half. And it's like one of these big, incredible, too hard to believe rescues. The problem is, in many ways, it's a really good movie. I mean,
I hear it's a great looking movie.
Not so much because it's a well-made movie. The problem is, this is one of those things that they did after they shot the film. They just had to convert it into 3D. Now, the problem is that 3D, as you know, like basically darkens the picture by about 40% just because of the glasses and everything. And since this movie takes place almost entirely at night, in the middle of raging storms and oftentimes underwater, there are long periods of time when you cannot actually see a damn thing.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that 3D darkened it. I thought that was just me. I'm like, wow, these 3D movies aren't that great to me.
I'm going to tell you, my kids beg me not to see 3D.
Oh, it's
they
the worst.
They hate it.
Really, it's not worth it.
Yeah, what a ripoff.
Here's the thing. If it had been in 2D, I would recommend it without a problem. Because it's in 3D, I can't recommend it.
Well, you can see it in 2D. So flip her down for 50 Shades of Black.
Somewhere in 2D.
Flip her up or flip her down?
In 2D, flip her up. 3D, flip her down.
What about Kung Fu Panda 3?
I don't do panda movies.
Oh. The manatee and the panda. Ancient enemies.
You must take the next step on your journey.
Justice is about to be served.
We'll have 2 justice platters, please.
If you only do what you can do, you will never be more than you are now.
Yes.
I like who I am. You don't even know who you are.
The same advice I gave young Abe the Chameleon. Yeah. "171 years ago today, Edgar Allan Poe's classic poem, The Raven, was published." Al, will you quote it?
Nevermore.
Live Live from the deadliest city in North America. It's the Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Donald Trump in 5 minutes. Piff the Magic Dragon is now. How are you, Piff?
Good morning.
I don't get the costume. I don't get the dog dressed up, huh?
Look.
Oh, you do have the...
Look at the tiny... dog. Oh, my... Look at this. This is a magic performing chihuahua ready to go.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, sure. There we go. It's just $12. Just... Hey, lady, give me the cash first. I've done this before.
Hi, you didn't say you could touch it.
I saw it on... I saw you on TV yesterday.
I was there, yeah.
You were in a full dragon outfit?
Magic dragon outfit.
Yes.
I'm in disguise at the moment.
So are you a... What's the...
What's it all about?
Yeah, what's it all about, Piff?
I'm a genuine magic dragon. I mean, what else is there to understand?
You are?
Yeah.
But you look like a human.
I'm just in disguise. I had to, get here. Imagine if I had just stride in my normal, natural dragon form.
Even you would have been able to catch a cab in Chicago.
Exactly. It would have been
As long as you weren't a black dragon, you'd have been fine.
The black dragons don't.
Black dragons can't catch a cab anywhere in town.
Well, this is taking a turn for the awkward, hasn't it?
So, and that's Mr. Piffles.
Mr. Piffles right here.
And
I love Mr. Piffles.
What's the story with Mr. Piffles? What's his story?
What's his story? He's a rescue dog.
Beautiful.
I found him. Well, they're a lot cheaper than buying them new.
Yeah.
So I found Mr. Piffles, brought him into the act, and we've been together ever since, 6.5 years.
You opened for Mumford & Sons.
Yeah.
Wow.
I opened for them for what?
It's awesome.
So that's an obvious choice, isn't it? When you're a rock band like that, you're like, well, we need an opening act, guys. Hang on a minute, I know a magic dragon. Which one? Well, it's Piff.
How did the audiences take to you, honestly?
Well, good and bad. Some nights. Well, the thing is, we did a run of theatres, greatest gigs in the world. They did 30 minutes before, everyone loved it. It went so well, they were like, you got to come on board for the arenas.
Oh, no.
You got to come. They're all going to love a little magic dragon in the arenas.
Yeah.
So we go to the arenas, and they're hit or miss.
What's
That's
the act? Because I haven't seen it. Can you explain
I'm a dragon.
You didn't see
magic.
America's Got
Magic
Talent?
Dragon,
Yeah, you didn't watch it?
You didn't see him on Penn and Teller?
Oh, my God.
You didn't see him levitate, laminate, shackled in a straitjacket?
No,
Come
I
on.
want to
Shot out of a
Do
cannon?
research.
What is it?
All of this will be done at the
dragon
Schaumburg
doing
Improv this
magic.
weekend.
Imagine a dragon. Yeah, you got that bit.
Yeah.
Now imagine that dragon doing magic.
Wow.
Nailed it. You have nailed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much it.
He's a magic dragon.
I love it.
Piff.
Magical.
And this is Mr. Piffles. He also does magic.
He does?
Yeah, he escapes from a straitjacket, the usual.
I'm confused, though. Is he a dog that converts into a dragon? Or
No,
is
he's
he...
a dog dressed in a dragon
Oh,
outfit.
that's it. Okay.
Are you crazy?
You stupid.
This is brutal, guys.
But I know it's brutal, but you are a real dragon.
Magic dragon.
And do you have a sweet gig like a Terry Fader kind of thing? You have
Yeah, Mr. Piffles and I now. Well, we lived in Vegas for 2 years. Every Monday through Wednesday at 8 p.m. we're at the Flamingo, which is like old school Vegas.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then the weekends we get to tour. This week we're in Chicago. Last week we were in Jacksonville. Who knows where that is? Next week we'll be in Charlotte. Don't know where that is either.
He's played the O2. He's played Shakespeare's Globe Theater. He's played Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, my gosh. Really?
But
wow.
it
What do
all
you mean?
it all built it.
You are like the most cynical. You're like, no, it doesn't.
I'm just
I don't believe
it all built. You understand it all was leading to his appearance at the Schaumburg Improv this weekend.
Yeah, that was a dream.
Yes.
That was what I had on the wall when I was a little baby magic dragon hatching out the egg. And it's like one sunny day, well, probably snowy in Chicago. One day I will be at the Chicago Improv.
It's
and
big
not
time.
only that,
Yes.
but I will sell out all shows except for the Friday late show, which there are still tickets available, and the Sunday show.
Hence your appearance on this program.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me what part.
Where they can buy tickets, or what else would you
No,
like?
well, people know that. Tell me what part of England were you hatched in?
London.
London.
Yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but I had to leave that country because they haven't got a good record with dragons. Patron saint being a dragon slayer. You want to get out there quick.
Did you like the Sean Connery movie?
No.
No.
They're
Where he voiced the dragon?
dragons have been very misrepresented in the movie industry so
How
far.
do you train a dragon? You can ask
You
that?
can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
okay.
You can't train a dragon.
This guy's
But it's
untamable.
pointless.
He's
yeah.
untamable.
Yeah, snacks. A lot of snacks. Basically.
Do you breathe fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sneeze it, yeah.
Oh, you sneeze?
Well,
Wow.
God, don't sneeze. We could
Yeah.
lose
No,
the studio.
sorry, I haven't got a
We'll
cold.
lose
I'll
the
be
studio.
fine.
Okay, Donald Trump is supposed to be calling right now.
Oh, my.
You excited about that, Piff?
Very excited.
Okay,
Look
all
at my
right. So
face.
this is big. This is big. Can we get a bowl of water or some kibble or something for Mr. Piffles?
He's the Mancow on the loop.
Piff the Magic Dragon is here with Mr. Piffles. They were opening for Mumford and Sons. And we got Donald Trump on right now.
Well, it was not your fault, but mine.
Donald, welcome back to the program.
Hello, Mancow. How are you? Great to talk to you. How is everything?
Everything is great. And did you make the right choice not doing the debates?
Absolutely. Let me say for starters, I absolutely made the right choice. I mean, I said to Fox, why don't you give $5 million to the veterans? I wanted $5 million, and they said, no, that's a quid pro quo. So I said, okay, then you'll get a quid pro lousy show, and that's what they got. I mean, it was. Did you see the debate without me, Mancow?
I didn't watch, no, but I did see some of your event for the soldiers, which I thought was very nice.
It was great. I mean, we raised a tremendous amount of money, but that debate, it was like watching 2.5 Men after Charlie Sheen left.
Yes.
There's nothing left to it. I mean, these people are pathetic. I mean, really and truly, Fox News, Roger Ailes, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what they're doing, but really, it's pretty pathetic. And I'm really, you asked, did I make the right decision? Without a doubt, I did.
But you raised $6 million for the troops, which is a very nice thing. Some people say you're politicizing it. I don't know if that's true or not.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Look, if politicizing, raising money for 6 million troops is politicizing, then I'm guilty of politicizing. I think it's a wonderful thing to do. We had all of these people like Rick Santorum and all of these losers.
I saw you had Huckabee there, too.
Yeah, I mean, as candidates, they're losers. I mean, we know that, and they came over, and they helped out, and we had a great time. I mean, it really was unbelievable. Meanwhile, back at the old homestead, as we used to say in Queens, where I grew up, Ted Cruz tried to be Donald Trump. I mean, he tried to clash with the moderator, but he's no Donald Trump, man.
No.
You know that, and I know that. It's sort of like John McEnroe. He used to fight with the judge in the tennis game. This would be like Arthur Ashe, trying to throw an S-fit at the judge. It's just not the same thing. I mean, really and truly. And Megyn Kelly, I am so happy that I didn't have to see her face. I mean, it just made my whole night. Just to do for the troops, it's unbelievable.
Okay, and Schwarzenegger taking over your gig for The Apprentice. How are you feeling about that?
I think they do a good job. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a guy who everybody knows. He's a successful guy. The guy knows what he's doing. He's successful in business. I mean, he's a guy who can judge if other people have what it takes to be successful in business. I mean, to the Schwarzenegger level, not to the Trump level. Trump, Schwarzenegger down here, Trump up here, let's be honest. I'm worth $10 billion. I don't even know if he's worth $1 billion, but whatever, it'll be a pretty good show. And I wish them well. They'd have me back in a minute, of course. These people,
I bet they would.
These people would have me. I mean, when I did the show Celebrity Apprentice, we were bigger than Friends. I mean, we really had higher ratings than Friends. It was unbelievable. Online, on the internet, our numbers bigger than Star Wars.
Yes, sir.
I mean, bigger than this Force Awakens thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we just were through the roof, phenomenal, over the top, unbelievable with what we did. It really was quite impressive. And by the way, I want to thank you.
Yes.
I want to thank you because you're wonderful. Whenever I'm in town, I never miss you. I want to thank you because it's not easy to do. People think, I'll put a bumper sticker on my car. And I appreciate that. People say, I'll do something. I'll put a lawn sign. People do all nice things, but what you did in sticking up for my side, for the Trump
That's
sign.
true. We did. We thought you had a right to put your name on the side of your building in Chicago, contrary to what the mayor wanted.
Well, the mayor is a doofus, and unfortunately he's a loser. And like Jeb Bush, a very low-energy person, and you can't have somebody like that running a city. I mean, this is my building. If I want to put my face or your face or whatever, or my name, I mean, my goodness, it's my building. And Trump owns the building, so I should put it up there. But you have, Mancow, with all of these other candidates. You saw them last night on Fox News. You have what they don't have.
What's that?
balls.
Thank
they
you.
They don't have balls.
I have huge balls.
And I understand you have huge balls, and I do as well. And the mayor, unfortunately, is a low energy loser kind of person.
Listen, I know we have you for limited time. What else I want to ask you? How did it feel to have O'Reilly kissing your ass, begging you to come back on Fox?
Yeah, that was really nice. That felt so good. I might go back next week.
And what will America look like under you as president, Mr. Trump?
I don't know, but O'Reilly looked pretty good under me, didn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. No, go ahead. What else? Go ahead.
No, next time I think I'd bring a loofah sponge. America, let me tell you something. America will be great again. Think about it, Mancow. We have no victories. We don't win anymore. I mean, we're demoralized because we don't win. When I am in there, we're going to be winning like crazy. We're going to be winning here, winning there. I mean, you're not even going to be able to get away from all the winning winning that, and winning this. And don't ask me exactly where we're going to win or what we're going to win or how we're. I'll get to all of that later. I mean, I'll get to the winning. I mean, but when's the last time you won? You know, that you sat down on a Saturday and won a game of Yahtzee. It doesn't happen anymore. People don't win anymore. I want to bring winning back. I want to make America great again. I know how to do it, and together we're going to do it, but I need your help. I need everybody's help. I need Iowa's help. We've got to do it.
Donald Trump, thank you.
We've got to do it. Thank you.
Thank you. Donald Trump.
Give him a fish, and he'll eat for a day.
Yep.
Teach him to fish, and he'll burn the entire lake down.
What?
It's the Mancow on the Loop.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. I can last for hours. The object is to mate. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
Al, are you writing these?
Sounds dirty, but it's not.
Man, you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
$50,000.
You should hear the ones that have been rejected.
That don't make it. $50,000 worth of bull semen was stolen. Did you see that? Whoever did that has a lot of spunk. Pete, the movie Manatee earlier gave a thumbs down.
Loved 50 Shades of Black.
Hated it.
Said best movie of the year.
Who would have thought that he wouldn't have liked that? Eddie Murphy talked about the Oscars and no diversity, as did Richard Pryor. We'll play that coming up. And we have one of the members of Jefferson Starship. I don't know how they're going to do the show still.
They're
professionals.
Yeah. They're interested in doing the interview. They want to continue
the same way
doing it.
Leonard Skinner continues.
They keep on going.
They have no members left.
No, and I think they've died several times.
Yeah.
I think
the new members have all died.
Okay, guys, wait a minute. You understand? It's like we're going to have on Charlie Watts and Mick Jagger just died.
Right.
Paul Kantner is Jefferson Airplane Starship, whatever.
That's right.
Okay, he died yesterday. He was booked on the show today.
Yes.
And they said, well, he's dead, so we'll get you this guy. So they're still going to go on with the interviews?
The Doors went on tour without Jim Morrison.
Def Leppard's drummer lost an arm. They kept going.
They're not even canceling the show.
But they weren't on the next day.
You got to start right away.
Oh, man. Unbelievable.
Do you want to snuggle with Mr. Piffles like me?
Is Mr. Piffles your ass? No. It's fine. It's sweet. It's beautiful. It's not you. It's not the dog, sir. Piff.
He just hates all animals.
No, I don't. I've got stuff to do over here.
He has Petey Nutter at home.
And now everybody listen while I pet a dog.
Yeah, so what? He's so cute.
Do you want to sing the song? Go ahead.
Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea. I don't know how else it goes.
Keep going.
That's how I know.
Keep going.
Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea.
And frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Hallelujah. I'm singing with him, helping you.
Puff the... everybody, let's go.
The magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Hallelujah. A dragon...
What a great song this is, and what a great comedian he is. Kathy, I thought you were very rude to him. And I think his feelings have been hurt. I don't think you understand. Well, I didn't watch. I don't know who you are. I don't think you realize how you hurt people.
I know.
You hurt
coming like a knife,
I'm very
Kathy.
honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a wound that will never heal.
Can I be Mrs.
And now look, you're just taking my dog away from me. A brutal maneuver.
A dog dressed in a dragon costume and a comedian.
It's a very cute dog.
Dressed
Such a cute dog.
Okay.
She's a dog person. She's one of those.
Totally.
Yeah, she's such a dog person. The last one died.
My dog was 15 years
Go home and feed him.
20 days old.
Go home and feed him, maybe. Maybe instead of gallivanting around.
You're saying your dog died of starvation.
Janet Davies or feed the dog. Hi, Janet.
Oh, wow.
That's not nice.
There's a local TV personality called Janet Davies, and she's her producer. So that's
how the dog died.
So from London to Las Vegas, that's a huge culture shift, isn't it? For you?
Yeah, I know, but I definitely prefer it out here. They're not as mean to dragons in this country. This is a good land if you're a magic dragon.
Do you just tear through a buffet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect snack land. Las Vegas, land of snacks.
Have you seen the O Show yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, my God, it's amazing.
It's the best. It really is. I mean, next to your show over at the Flamingo. It's the best.
That's it.
I like Old Vegas. I do. I have no problem going to
Old Vegas.
I have no problem going to the Flamingo and seeing you.
Well, you should come anytime you want.
Well, I go to Vegas. That's not in one of those.
The Flamingo's on the strip.
The Flamingo's right on the corner of Flamingo and yeah.
They did that expensive light show. You can. In the Old Town area?
Fremont
Street Experience.
God, they spent so much money and it still sucks.
It's really cheesy.
The people
but it's cool
sliding and gliding.
The zip line that I'm too fat to ride.
Dude,
it's like a 220 limit or something.
I think
you could ride. Your chest just couldn't go on.
If you were Mexican, you could say you're fluffy, and we would all laugh. Apparently, that's hilarious. That other comedian we had in, Rob Kardashian has moved in with Black China.
That's right.
And she had whose baby?
She had
Tyga's baby,
and Tyga was dating Kylie Jenner.
This whole Kardashian family is just a mess, right?
Very incestuous, yeah.
Yeah, and I love how Kris Jenner's everywhere around this People versus OJ deal.
Right. Yeah.
Because she's the name that we still remember.
That's right.
Kris Jenner, married to Robert Kardashian, who was OJ's lawyer, and
she was friends with Nicole Brown. He was
best friends, she says.
Right. Correct.
Right.
So let me get this right. Her best friend has her head almost cut off, remember?
That's right.
He just couldn't get through the last inch of meat or something. Right. I mean, he wanted her head. Her head was almost completely gone.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
The spine got in the way.
Right.
Her best friend, and then her husband set him free.
They were divorced, I think, at the time, but yeah.
I'm sorry. If our best friend was killed... Okay. Well, they were divorced at the time. Is that the stupidest? Are you serious? That's your comment? They were divorced at the time?
They were.
Everything, if you look at everybody around the Kardashians, they're in hell. Everything. It's
all
just,
the men.
ugly and evil. Anyway, Rob Kardashian with China, Black China.
Black China, yeah.
And friends say for Rob it was, I guess, love at first sight because she had a fully stocked fridge. They both have the same bra size. Wow. You sick of them yet, or you're still in the Kardashians?
I still watch it every week.
You just didn't watch television. You just said you didn't watch television. This is, guys, it couldn't get any worse. Oh my God! Wow, I don't know what to do.
Into the mic. So Lori Dan, I brought her a book.
Yes.
About Lori Dan. Now, Lori Dan was a
local murder
North Shore woman who went insane. But the early chapters of the book remind me so much of you, and I brought you in the book.
Explain
the tragic life and final rampage of Lori Dan.
Right.
And Kathy said to me, I do read a lot. Yes. Okay, people.
Life and Style.
Okay, people. But not a book.
It's too much.
That's too much.
Makes
wow.
my brain hurt.
I'm telling you, the first chapters remind me of you. Unbelievable. So, all right. Well, what time is the late show tonight? Because I'm hosting
10:15.
Oh, I wonder if I could do that. Yeah. I have a charity event at 7 in Arlington Heights. I'm at Home Bar, suicide prevention charity.
No problem.
And then I'll drop
7-minute drive.
It's a 7-minute
drive.
drive.
It's like the next exit off the 90.
You've got me bi-curious. I mean, you've got me curious being in here.
What'd you say?
No, he's a guy dressed like a dragon.
He's a good-looking magic dragon.
Yeah, he's an attractive dragon.
I like the accent.
Yeah. You like the accent?
I like the accent.
Well,
the dragon accent.
Glad I made a difference.
We do assume that anyone with an English accent is smarter than us. You know that.
You can sell us anything.
In America.
You can sell us anything.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
The stupidest guy from England, we think, oh, he's a genius.
Why do you think I moved here?
Yeah. There you go. you go. It's a good gimmick. I love the gimmick. I love the dog. Where's the dog?
Which gimmick?
But you dress like a dragon. But
it's like an act full of gimmicks. It couldn't be more gimmicky.
I just it's when you see the homeless person using the dog to get money.
Hate that.
But are you okay with the guy
But you put
dressing
that on stage?
Yes.
Genius.
Yes.
Genius, guys.
There you go.
Yes.
Throw the money at him.
Genius.
There you go. Okay.
Yesterday, a 12-year-old kid threw $2 on stage at me. I mean, why?
Now, does it all go
because he loves, it's like a tiny little helpless dog. He wanted to help him out. What's up? Is he?
He just pooped on me.
What?
Well, good luck with that.
I'm gonna go watch this up.
First time for everything.
No, that's good luck. When you get pooped on by a magic dragon dog, that's good luck. Don't wipe it on me.
I've never been so proud.
Mr. Piffles.
Never been
I
so
thought you were
proud.
raising a hand to ask a question.
Mr. Poofles.
He raised his hand up, and I'm looking around like...
I think he thought the dog was a glove puppet. That is not... That's not how you hold a chihuahua.
It's not a puppet. It's a real dog.
It's a Muslim detector.
The dog's from England does not like Muslims. Oh, man. That dog pooped right on him. and I didn't see the poop. It wasn't a lot, but still, any amount of dog poop on your hand is not good.
It's not good.
But I was looking over here like, what's he telling me to play? What is he? Is he telling me to play Puff the Magic Dragon? What's he doing? Goonie, lead us in the sing along once again. Go ahead.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Wait, can you sing Piff? That's Piff. Can you sing Piff?
Hey, Piff.
No, can you? Okay,
No,
the dog is Piffles.
Piffles.
He's Piff. The dog is Piffles.
Piffles.
Can you say Piff? Can you sing Piff the Magic Dragon, Goonie?
Piff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea. And that's all I know, buddy.
Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in...
Donald Trump was on earlier. We will replay that before the end of the show if you missed it. Also, coming up here, Chris Carter, the creator of X-Files. Very excited about this.
Nice.
And that's going to happen at 9:15. In the meantime, we've got Billy Baldwin coming by. One of the last living members of Jefferson Starship is going to come on to talk about their leader dying yesterday. I cannot believe this guy's still doing the show. And with Chris Carter, I want to talk about zero-point energy. I want to talk about dirt boxes, these drones that are listening to us. I want to talk about how the government is using Roswell alien technology against us. And it's not a conspiracy of aliens. It's a conspiracy of men. I want to talk about how they are getting ready to round up all firearm owners that are registered. And the Aztec area crash that we're not allowed to talk about, Groom Lake. I want to talk about these babies being born without ears that they believe that are alien human hybrids, and of course the false histories and the dead ends the government leads us on, and Roswell being a smokescreen, and the new Venus syndrome, where there's a planet being prepared right now for all the rich to leave Earth once it is completely contaminated, and who is the multinational group of elites that runs America, and will there be a static bomb soon that will erase all of our history? These are some of the things I want to talk about. When we come back.
This is the Mancow.
Chris Carter. The X-Files coming up. Billy Baldwin, is he one of the sexy Baldwins? I don't know.
Absolutely, yes, he is.
That's not the crazy one. Is it the crazy one?
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, wait.
He's not crazy to me. That's my friend.
Billy was in Backdraft.
Who was the one that was in the camera movie with Sharon Stone? Where he had cameras in her apartment, he was watching her.
I think that was Billy.
And rubbing one out. And he's married to one of the girls from Wilson Phillips, China.
Billy.
He's in China all the time.
Yeah, he's in China.
He loves
the
China.
country, and he loves
yeah,
okay. He eats Chinese food. Okay. What? No, that's stupid. Isn't it, Piff? How stupid. Heidi Klum. Was she attractive in person? She was one of the judges on America's Got Talent.
Very attractive, sadly, literally out of my height. I mean, what? I'm going to carry my stepladder wherever I go? Just forget about it. So I had to break it off.
You grew up in London. How old were you when you moved here, Piff?
30.
Oh, so you got a big fill of London. Did you? I saw the Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Yes.
How is she? I've never seen her.
I left the Hard Rock, the first Hard Rock. Do you know where that is?
In London?
Yeah.
I know where that is.
And I went for a little walk, and I'm not kidding you, there's the Queen, and everybody's going crazy, and she came out of the palace, and I saw the Queen.
Now, you know her husband drives around in a London taxi. so that he can get around the city without being noticed. So
Really?
you could have seen a husband too. You could have done the double.
Right. Do you do the and I know dragon diets are different, but do you do the a traditional English breakfast is it blood pudding or do you call it blood sausage?
Blood pudding. Yeah.
Blood pudding.
You got the egg, you got the sausage, you got the bacon.
Al,
what is blood pudding?
Boudin.
It's
okay, sure.
It's awesome.
It's a delicious blood made out of pudding, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And pudding made out of blood, you mean? Switch that.
Well, focus, yeah.
And the beans. Do you have baked beans with your breakfast?
Yeah, Heinz baked beans.
Heinz baked beans.
And also we have these different kind of bacon out there. It's like delicious, chewy, like soft. Whereas
Do you have
here,
toast
you can, like,
over
hammer
there?
nails with it.
They have toast.
What?
No, you're making it sound like it's different. They got bacon, they got eggs.
It's
No, it's different, bud.
different
It's
bacon.
different.
So look, you're just like, have you had
I've
English
never been
bacon?
there. All right, so stop. All right.
It's totally
Jackass.
different.
What about the toad in the hole?
Oh yeah, who doesn't love a good toad in the hole?
Little thing I want to play with Kathy. Toad in the hole. They caught a 19-year-old in Australia that wanted to a delightful Muslim from the religion of peace that wanted to load kangaroos up with bombs. Put the bombs in their pouches.
Kangaroos are very angry animals, by the way.
They're nasty. They really are nasty.
They are horrible creatures. They will kick you in the face with no second thought.
And they all can box.
That's right.
What was it? There was another one yesterday. They caught a guy. At the Paris.
At Disney.
Yeah, at Paris Disney, which I've been there with my kids.
Yeah.
Paris Disney. 2 guns in the Quran, ready to kill a lot of infidels.
Oh boy.
Well, the line's that bad.
The religion of peace. Again, a guy told his girlfriend he was robbed while he was out shoveling snow for old people.
Yeah.
Turns out he was with a hooker.
That's smart.
That's where his money went. And anyway, he got busted for being with a hooker, and she found out about it. Now that's over. Christian Bale is 42. Do we have the audio of him yelling?
From the Batman set.
He's a delight.
Yeah.
He's a delight. 60% of women would be fine with a prenup. 60%, according to a new survey. My wife and I have a prenup. What do you think? You have a career. You have a much more successful career than your man.
Sure.
Would you make him sign a prenup?
I probably would.
Oh, but you wouldn't sign a prenup.
No.
More hypocrisy.
Won't take his name, won't sign a prenup.
She's a delight.
Billy, the 300-pound chicken, has announced that he will run for mayor of Chicago. Mayor Goldman of Chicago could not be reached for comment.
All right, we 8 o'clock right now. Sounds dirty, but it's not. Sports headlines coming up.
Blackhawks captain Jonathan Taves suspended. I'll tell you why.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.
Did you see all the people they have presenting at the Oscars?
Oh, I'm sure it's going to look like
hysterical.
the Bud Billiken parade.
It's hysterical. Nobody black is going to get an award, but everybody giving... Is that? I mean, it reminds me of the movie Blood Diamond or whatever. You know, a bunch of white people giving gold, a bunch of black people giving gold to white people.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yes,
great.
I did.
What a good
Yes.
movie.
God, he's good, isn't he?
So good.
He is. He met the Pope yesterday. Did you see that?
No. Wow.
Yeah.
It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Exactly.
Right.
What a life
So I'm
that
sorry,
kid's
the
had.
Pope met him.
Yeah, exactly. What did they talk about? Any
He was
idea?
laid out on an island with naked women.
Anyway, this diversity thing at the Oscars has been talked about a lot. Let's go way back. Here is Richard Pryor. He hosted the Oscars?
I don't remember that at all.
That's what they said.
Hi. I'm here tonight to explain why no black people will ever be nominated for anything. Black people love to act. We can cry at the drop of a hat. Or laugh. These are some of the things black people can do. We're also going to stop entertaining. That will show you. We refuse to be in show business altogether. We are quitting. Then see who sings and dances for you. You will have to listen to Lawrence Welk forever. Try to boogaloo to that. This show is going out to 75 million people. None of them are black. We don't even know how to vote. There's 3,349 people in the voting thing, and only 2 black people, Sidney Poitier and Harry Belafonte.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm...
And then years later, 1988, Eddie Murphy hosted.
At first, when they came to me and they said they wanted me to present the award for Best Picture, my management came and they told me that the Academy had picked me, and my first reaction was to say, no, I ain't going. And I said, my manager said, but why? Like a white manager said, but why? And I said, I'm not going because they haven't recognized black people in the motion picture. And he said, what are you talking about? Black people won Oscars. I said, well, black actors and actresses that won Oscars throughout 60 years was like, I think Hattie McDaniels won the first one, then Sidney Poitier won one, and Lou Gossett won one. And I'll probably never win an Oscar for saying this, but hey, what the hey, I gotta say it. Actually, I might not be in any trouble because the way it's been going is about every 20 years we get one, so we ain't due for about 2004, so by that time this is all blown over. I said I wasn't going, and my man said, you just have to go, you can't snub the Academy. So I came down here to give the award. I said, but I just feel that we have to be recognized as a people. I just want you to know I'm going to give this award, but black people will not ride the caboose of society, and we will not bring up the rear anymore, and I want you to recognize us. He said, well, fine, it's done. I said, now, when do I have to be there? He said, well, you don't have to get there till about 9 or 10 because it's the last award of the evening. So...
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty.
It sure does.
But it's not. I can last for hours. The object is to mate. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
All right, we're going to do sports headlines here coming up.
Blackhawks captain Jonathan Taves suspended. I'll tell you why.
Middle school in Nebraska was evacuated. They had a suspicious package. Turns out some kid left his accordion.
Oh, my God.
Could have been worse. Could have been a bagpipe.
Wow.
So we have Piff the Magic Dragon here for America's Got Talent, and you didn't win.
Didn't win.
But you did. It's almost better not to win on these
It's
shows.
definitely better not to win.
Yeah.
I prefer the loser of America's Got Talent. That's got a ring to it.
Yes, and the winner, who was?
I don't know who.
Isn't
who
the
won.
$1 million paid over like 20 years? Also,
40 years.
Yeah, you don't even
40.
So you get
Wow.
$25,000 a year for 40 years.
And also, the guy who won was English and lives in England, where all of his taxes are. So by the time that happens, it's not. It's about $12.
What is my whole life, the Beatles and Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, everybody was trying to figure out a way to save a little bit of their money. Is the tax system that oppressive?
Wow,
I mean, you're in Vegas now.
I'm a dragon, so I only deal with.
You don't file taxes.
I only deal with gold.
But from what you've heard, I mean, are the taxes just hell?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you just say goodbye to half your. You have to like take your gold up and then just chop it into little pieces and send it off.
Can you own a home in England?
Yes.
Forever?
Forever and ever and ever.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah.
And some of what I saw was...
some of what you could... There are two ways. You can freehold or leasehold. Look at this. We're getting into the good stuff now. You can, now, if you get a leasehold, then you only own it for a certain period of time. So in London, you can get a leasehold for 99 years, and then, the longer it goes on. But it's cheaper to buy a leasehold.
When I was in London and looking at... just walking around and say, it's like, you can buy this house for 99 years.
Right, that's the leasehold.
But the Queen and the King own the land. Is that right?
Yeah, some of them. What? It depends where you are. But also, the other thing is you can buy a leasehold for like 7 years, which is like, so then you get some ridiculous house, and you go, this house is $20,000. Why is it so cheap? You only have it for 7 years, and you have to give it back. And also, with leaseholds, and there are all these different things. Like, you might not be able to have a pet in your leasehold. You might not be able to smoke in your leasehold. Who knows what happens
So
in
I
your
can
leasehold.
buy a house for 99 years, and then it goes back to who? The Queen?
Let's say the Queen. Yeah. It's whoever owns that leasehold, but often it's the Queen.
Oh, wow.
But what benefit is it? Well, I guess you get the money, and then eventually your heirs get the land back.
Yeah.
Do you know how insane that
it's
sounds?
Like renting out for a long period of time.
99 years, my friend.
Yeah. You're like, I'll give you that house until I'm dead. Well, and then another 30 years.
It's kind of what they're doing right now with Hugh Hefner, right? You can buy the mansion, but Hugh gets to live there.
He gets to stay there.
Who would do that? Who would do that? Well, you buy a house, but you get Hugh Hefner.
Right.
But how long?
And do you have to sustain him? Do you have to feed him and take care of him, or?
Well, I want to look. I have
silent movies with him.
I have. He watches silent movies every night, which is I've been there many times, and he sits with these young 18, 19-year-old girls, and now we're going to watch a silent movie. This is Lillian Gish, and his teeth are kind of swimming, and he kind of talks and he's not as aware as he used to be. It smells like sex. It smells like pee. It's not in very good shape. It costs a lot of money to keep that huge building up, and there's been a zoo in the backyard. I mean, there's a funk to the place.
Wouldn't
and
you
the
just
grotto.
stand over him with a pillow if you bought that place?
Oh my God!
Just think about it every night.
Surely that's in his terms and conditions.
Goodbye, Hef.
No killing me in my sleep. That's got to be one of his rules.
I talked with one of his buddies who's there all the time, and it's a famous person. I talked to him 2 days ago, and he said, no, they're gonna keep Hef's lifestyle. Whoever buys a house has to keep Hef in a lifestyle that he is used to. Are they out of their minds? They're gonna, he likes to have a party every night, and he has staff. And do you think anyone who buys that house is going to keep Hef's lifestyle going? Send the limo around so him and the girls can hit a few clubs.
Dennis Hoff should buy it.
But you got to be back at 9 o'clock.
Maybe they're going to turn up the volume a bit and see him off.
Buy it.
What's that?
Dennis Hoff should buy it.
He should.
From the Bunny Ranch.
That's a great idea.
Well, Larry Flinter's trying to buy it right now.
So he's got all the classy suitors.
Have you?
Charlie Sheen should buy it.
Larry Flint feels that Charlie Sheen doesn't have the money anymore. He's blackmailed over the AIDS situation.
Oh, that's true.
Remember? He gave away $10 million, he said, because he was trying to keep people quiet from saying he had AIDS.
Cosby can't buy it now.
No, Cos was there every night.
Cosby was there every night.
Gronk could buy it. From the Patriots.
Larry Flint said, look, he hates Hugh Hefner because Hugh Hefner's always acted like he's above me. This is Larry Flint talking. He's above me, and really, it's pornography, and I do pornography. And I've never thought Hef is better than me, and I'd like to basically buy the place and just torture the old bastard.
Oh, my God.
I mean, Larry Flint's being very nasty about it.
Wow.
$200 million. Hef spent $1.3 million on that house.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I mean, that's a hell of a markup.
Really?
I mean, I know it's the Playboy Mansion, but it won't be once Hef is dead.
Sure.
So you understand the company that has Playboy, they decided not to do nudes.
Right.
What's the point? It's Maxim.
Right.
And then it's Maxim Magazine. Who reads that anymore?
Right.
And, I mean, look at what's won. The point of Playboy was that it's not exploitation, that women are beautiful, and they were presented as art. How many times did we go to the lobby and we could not figure out who the playmate was of the center spread? We couldn't figure it out. They're so airbrushed. Mm-hmm. They don't look, there's no human beings that look like that.
Right.
They were cartoons by the time they were airbrushed. Right, Al?
Yeah.
These women would show up at 5 o'clock in the morning in their sweats. You're in Playboy? Mm-hmm. It could be anybody.
Sure.
Hell, they could airbrush Piff the Magic Dragon. He could be a center spread.
I'm sure.
That's how much airbrushing. So Playboy without nudes. Do you realize now, under the new rules, they can't publish the first one with Marilyn now?
Oh, wow.
Marilyn Monroe was the first centerfold.
Right.
So they can't do that now. So what is the point? It is Maxim Magazine or Esquire. Who cares? And who cares about those magazines at this point?
Exactly.
And so they bought this empire called Playboy. Mm-hmm. Then they decide, well, we're not going to have any more women. We're done with the women showing their breasts. And you never really, I mean, do you remember, guys, we were young men. Do you remember struggling to get a look at something?
Oh, yeah. When somebody would bring one to school or something, that was like the greatest day.
No, but you don't see anything. A little treasure trail. It's not like Penthouse or which the last couple of years of that magazine was just women going to the bathroom, which was gross.
Oh, so gross.
I don't want to see my wife. I don't want to see.
They went through a bad
just
phase.
Disgusting. And then Hustlers, it's like X-rays. It's disgusting. I mean, honestly, put your leg there and the other one in Toledo.
Oh, God.
Get the jaws of life in here. I want them to see everything.
God.
Seriously,
Ew.
whatever a chest spreader is, I think that's what it's called. Axel, chest spreader.
Yeah.
Do you ever see those issues?
Did you ever see the scratch and sniff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They had some issues with gynecological tools.
That's so disgusting.
It's disgusting. So you either think the female body in Playboy, which is naked breasts, nothing else.
Right.
You either naked buttocks. Is that what they say in England? Biff?
Yeah.
Buttocks?
Bum.
Bum. Is bloody a curse word on the radio there?
Yeah, sure.
That's a curse word, isn't it?
Yeah, bloody is, yeah. Is it not over here?
No, not at all. You know that.
Really?
Really?
You couldn't just be like, oh, bloody hell, this morning's the terrible day.
You just did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not
Would you get in trouble there?
Yeah, that's not that.
I'll tell you something about America radio.
Go for it.
In Chicago, not a problem. In New York, if you say the word scumbag, you get fined.
Really?
Scumbag is another word.
Scumbag's out.
It stands for something.
We should have a list. We should have a little list of words we can do.
See, we can say that in Chicago. You couldn't say that in New York or in England. So.
Wow.
Right, you're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Right.
So Playboy has, they bought this, they spent a ton of money, and now they don't know what to do, and Hef is just draining them. He's having parties. They got to take care of this old man. He's living lavishly.
Well, hey, he's 90.
The upkeep on that old house is ridiculous, and they want to unload it on someone else. What fool would take it for $200 million?
Plenty of fools in this country.
Yeah, we got one doing sports coming up. Chris Carter coming up. Venus Syndrome. Are the elites of our world preparing another planet for their escape? So says the new X-Files. We'll talk about that coming up. Jim Brewer is going to join us, great comedian. Piff, the Magic Dragon. He is a dragon. He is here.
Yes.
He now lives in Vegas, but he gets out on the weekends, and he's here. He's here in Chicago.
Right. Schaumburg Improv.
At the Schaumburg Improv, and he's got a little dog that just pooped on the Muslim over there. It's hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you call me Muslim again, I'll kill you.
Oh. Never mind then.
I'm just not complimenting you.
And
very hurtful.
And well, there's nothing wrong with being Muslim, my friend.
Well, I'm not Muslim though, hillbilly.
But you shouldn't be ashamed of it.
Because I'm not Muslim.
But don't get upset now.
Dang, dude. Don't explode.
But when you fart, it smells like gunpowder, dude. We just, we don't upset you. We don't want to upset you. So. Hey, does America's... I mean, I know American Idol, they pretty much own you. Does America's Got Talent own you? Do they have a cut of your act?
Not when you lose.
What?
Not when you
That's
lose.
why it pays to lose.
It really does pay to come
That's why you shoot a dog out of a cannon, because you want to go down in flames.
Do you watch Shark Tank?
Yes.
Do you watch After the Tank?
I can't stand that.
I can't stand that show.
It's brutal.
So, Mr. Wonderful, they have cupcake in a jar. Have you seen cupcake in a jar?
Yes.
Okay, so he gets 50 cents for every jar. And they were saying they've sold like millions and millions of jars.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot of money. And that's his biggest winner, I think.
And Squatty Potty and all this stuff. And
I have a buddy that has Squatty Potty.
I have a Squatty
Potty. You have a Squatty Potty?
I have a friend that has it and absolutely says it'll change my life.
It's most of the world, 3/4 of the world squats to poop. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what they do in jolly
Puts
old
you in
England.
the right position.
I don't know how dragons do it. I think they just poo and fling it with their tail. Am I right, Piff?
You are.
Okay. So, indeed. So, the is it balls or guts? The gall of, Mark Cuban. I'll take 51% of your company. I mean,
well,
I understand the Shark Tank effect, but are they worth that much money? Is it worth that much money having a?
Well, if the guy wants to give up 51%, then that's his problem.
Mr. Parker, dog trainers coming up. We have a sounds dirty, but it's not. Sports headlines coming up. Piff, the Magic Dragon. Piff, have a great show.
Thanks for having us here, guys.
See you tonight. And Mr. Piffles, have a great show. And credit on...
Mr. Piffles don't say much.
He's a silent partner.
It's like Teller.
I love him pooping on this guy over here.
Teller.
Part of the act pooped on our friend Abe, the chameleon, the Christian science, the Buddhist,
Wiccan.
The Wiccan. Okay. Yes. All right.
The magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Hana.
This is the Mancow.
That dog pooped on you. We had a dog in the studio. It pooped on Abe the chameleon. Would you have liked to have kicked that dog? Were you pissed?
No, it was just a little sprinkle of poop.
Kick that little dog.
Sports headlines coming up with Al Roker Jr. ADD News coming up, and our salute to the man behind the San Francisco Sound, Paul Kantner, scheduled to be on the show today, and he died last night. But another band member is going to fill in for him. I don't know how the hell... Wouldn't you be so overcome with grief if I died, guys? You couldn't come on this show, could you, the very next day?
Soccer sucks. We hate soccer in America. We hate it. We don't play it unless we're forced. When does the game end? How annoying is that? And it could be another 3 minutes, 5 minutes. We don't know when it's going to end. How exciting. No one scored in 9 hours. a close one. That was a close one. Guam needs that. Ghana needs that. I cared for a couple seconds. I got involved. I had my kids. We sat down in a restaurant. And the only time you really care is when you hear a crowd. You forget it's going on. Until you hear, hey! And then you turn, you see 4 morons go, hey, Peru scored! You know, it's like, oh, it looks like we're going to win. And then they tied it. Oh, that sucks. Your rolls are here. Oh, awesome.
24-hour news channels take 24 hours to do what we're about to do in under 60 seconds. It's ADD News.
Let's do it.
On the Mancow 97.9 The Loop.
The sexiest of the Baldwins will join us, Billy Baldwin, in minutes, about 30 minutes, actually.
Nice.
And then quickly followed by Chris Carter, the creator of X-Files.
Chris Carter. Ooh, snap, Chris Carter.
And we will replay before the end of the show what happened exactly an hour ago, our visit with Donald Trump. You'll hear that in 1 hour.
A Trumpless Republican candidates debate.
The Texas teenager who avoided jail time in a drunk driving crash is back in the U.S.
The price of a 30-second Super Bowl ad, $5 million.
A wrongful death lawsuit against Caitlyn Jenner is being dropped.
Authorities in Paris arrested a man carrying 2 guns at Euro Disney.
Leonardo DiCaprio visits the Vatican.
The World Health Organization says the Zika virus is spreading explosively.
Barbie will soon come in more shapes, sizes, and colors.
Facebook users around the world will be able to share live video on their iPhones.
137 Walmart stores across the country closing.
NATO confirms it has received a request from the U.S. to provide surveillance aircraft. Federal Housing Administration says it will cut insurance rates on financing for affordable multifamily housing.
Suzuki is recalling more than 68,000 motorcycles.
The torch relay for this year's Olympics will include a stop at a refugee camp in Athens.
What do you...
Really?
What?
The Olympic torch run is going to include a refugee camp in Athens?
So stupid. Stupid, but whatever. Okay, yeah, it's a great grooming ground for, God, I don't know why all this bad stuff's happening. Have you been seeing these kids with the Zika disease? Have you seen this?
No.
Zika?
No.
This isn't the pregnant,
yes. Their heads are the size of grapefruit.
Oh, the virus. They have little tiny heads.
The size of a grapefruit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I have to Google this. Really?
Well, it's only the number one story in the news for the last 2 weeks.
And
they're saying
they're telling pregnant women not to go to certain countries.
Don't travel if you're pregnant. If you're going to
take a cruise.
They're telling everybody in Brazil, ladies, don't think about having babies for 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
Pandemic.
Yes.
Wow. And I don't understand blood on blood if a mosquito gets you and bites, but yet they AIDS didn't go airborne. If it's blood and AIDS is transferred through blood, I still don't understand.
Right.
And do you believe well, God, I don't even get into this. I don't believe the theory. I don't believe the theory about bushmeat. I don't believe the theory. The bushmeat theory is that
about the bushmeat.
Bushmeat is that people ate monkeys. A tribe that lived on monkeys ate monkeys,
right.
And they got the disease. Other people say people had sex with monkeys.
Yeah,
that's the sex with monkey theory.
No, is that what that's called?
But I believe AIDS comes from trials of polio vaccines on monkeys that went insane. That they mutated.
Wow.
But anyway. And I'd like to talk more about the bushmeat theory, but I have to go on. David Freeberg. So they didn't think he was going to die, did they?
No, they didn't. Yesterday they said that he was sick.
Paul Kantner was scheduled for today, and you should see the flurry of texts. We're going to have David Freeberg. I said, no, I want Kantner. Kantner's the name. God, I mean, Freeberg is with Quicksilver Messenger Service and Jefferson Airplane Starship, and this guy's awesome too.
But they're going to be at the Arcata Theater on Saturday. As far as I know, they have.
How the hell are they going to continue without Kantner?
Well, they're going to sell it out now.
Yeah.
Tribute show.
Yeah,
but that's like, you tune into the Mancow show and all you got is Al Roker.
Yep. He's the funniest on the show.
Sure he is.
He's pretty funny.
From San Francisco, which is very nutritious for off the normal beam kind of people. nurtures them really in its own way.
Here's Paul Kantner.
Rather than going up against City Hall and fighting City Hall, like I'm sure you all of you are probably engaged in doing, we had, and I must admit it's a luxury, the ability to get away without all the bureaucracy and just going out and establishing an ability to do what we wanted to do. And for some reason, we got away with it. I have no idea. I always say that if I'd been born anywhere else in the country than San Francisco, I'd have probably been executed by now.
Been on this program numerous times. Paul Kantner died last night. Was supposed to be here live today. Here's a few of his songs.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
This guy.
Show me your boobs.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
You've heard of the dog whisperer? Well, I'm the dog texter.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
Sorry about tasing your chihuahua. He wouldn't play dead.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
Like my Michael Vick jersey?
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
I communicate with dogs. And yours wants you to let me have sex with your wife.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
How do you feel about leg humping? From you.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
Weird how my junk smells of peanut butter.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
Marking territory with tinkle is natural for dogs. I do it too.
Things you don't want to hear from Mr. Parker, dog trainer.
The first thing I'd like to do is sniff your butt in front of him.
Bring it.
And now, it's Mancow's In Your Face Sports.
Mr. Parker, he's a
with the
creep.
Uptown Funker,
He is a
Roker
creep,
Jr.
that Mr. Parker.
Open wide for Chunky. Bulls in L.A. to begin a 7-game road trip against the last-place Lakers, and they live up to expectations. Pau Gasol with 21, 12, and 7.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on. David? David, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
I cannot believe you're doing the show today.
Yeah, we did one last night. And
wait a minute.
Paul's honor.
You performed last night?
Yes, we did. We were here. We were in Milwaukee, and it seemed that we decided to do what Paul would want, which was play. That's all you can do.
Brother, I lived at Steiner and Fillmore and Pacific Heights area and collected those old posters, and you were one of the founding members of a great band, Quicksilver Messenger Service. I just want to mention them real quick here before we get into it.
Oh, yeah. That was back in the old days. Actually, I knew Paul since he was, since 1962 was when we started hanging out, picking and singing together. So that's like
Quicksilver,
54 years or something.
Does Quicksilver? Yeah. That's one of those bands I think they should have gotten more. Do you feel like the legacy deserves more than it's gotten for Quicksilver Messenger Service?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. And are you friends with? I've always thought of you as. Are you close with Mickey Hart?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
I thought that. Okay. So now let me explain to you how you came on the show today.
Yes. We're going to be playing without Paul again.
But
in St. Charles, yeah,
at the Arcada, which is my favorite theater to see a show. But he was going to be on the show today.
I know.
Paul was going to be on the show today.
Bless his heart. Well, this is the best he can do, I guess.
Well, so we didn't expect you to be able to do the show today. I mean, are you crestfallen over the loss of? I mean, this is a pretty big loss to the band.
Oh, it's a pretty big loss for the world, as far as I'm concerned. There was only one of him. There'll never be another. Anything like him.
How do you do it? How do you do a show? How do you do a show without him?
Oh well, we've been doing. He's been off and on ill for a few years now, and he'll miss a show every now and then, and he'll insist we just go on out and play without him. So we're kind of used to it. We honor him. I mean, we play most of the tunes that we can, and just he's missing, but his spirit. We're trying to carry his spirit on with us, so as best we can.
Did he create what is known as the San Francisco sound? Does he deserve credit for that?
Oh, I think everybody does that. Everybody that was there, the Grateful Dead, and I assume Quicksilver too. We were all doing, and all the bands were completely different.
Janice,
Jefferson. Yeah, Janice and Big Brother. Yeah, sure.
Come on.
I mean, it was all. Everybody sounded. All the bands sounded completely different. We were all just learning as we were going, but eventually we learned how to do pretty well. And now it's just, and the people that we have in the present day Jefferson Starship, Paul also always saying, "Oh wow, I love this band." So we're gonna. Our process right now is we're gonna carry the fire for him because that's what he'd like us to do. So we're gonna do it. Keep on playing.
So, when did he pass away? When did he pass away?
Yesterday. I don't have the exact time. Yesterday afternoon.
Do they know of what?
What did you say? Organ failure for septic shock, I think is what it ended up being. But it was like a heart attack kind of thing.
Yeah. David,
he was in a coma for about a day or so.
David, you guys, the music had such a love vibe to it. Was there? This is what I heard when I lived in San Francisco. Did you guys have a dislike for the Doors and felt that they were a negative influence?
I don't think everybody did or anything like that.
But was there a conflict between L.A. and San Francisco and what sound? Yeah, no, I'm serious.
Yeah, there's always a conflict. I'm from San Francisco, so I hate the Lakers.
There you go.
But no. But I think. Well, I never got. Being in Quicksilver, I didn't hang with the Doors very much, but I know Paul and Grace.
Yeah.
And Airplane played with them quite a bit, and I think they were pretty friendly. I don't think there's always a little competition between Northern California and Southern California, but
David,
no.
And one other question that you can answer, and I don't know who else I would ask this question to. I'm too young to remember. I'm too young to remember a band called the Chambers Brothers, but some of their music is my favorite. Was that a great? What was that? Was that a great live show? Were they good live?
I seem to believe that I heard them once or twice. Yes, it knocked me out. Yeah, Time.
That song is so
cowbell
awesome.
Song.
A black and white band, very bizarre at that time, like that.
Yeah. That was before their time. Yeah.
Time.
Lester Chambers is still singing a little bit, and his
is that
son
right?
Dylan, I believe, and his son Dylan is singing too. Yeah.
I know you lived with. Didn't you live with David Crosby?
Well, kind of.
and Paul Kantner, who we lost yesterday. I bet you guys weren't smoking. I bet you guys weren't smoking any weed.
No, not us.
Was it? Was it? I mean, you're talking mid-'60s here. Was it just endless sex and weed and rock and roll? Is that what it was? And love?
You might say it was like that. Yeah, it was, that was the ideal anyway.
See, brother, I became I came to sexual activity in the late '80s.
Perfect time.
Perfect time.
Yeah, right.
My brothers were, my brothers were older, listening to Quicksilver and having sex with everybody.
Yep.
And right around the time I'm thinking, God, I'd like to have some sex. AIDS hit, and they didn't really understand it. Yep. And they didn't know how you could get it.
That's right.
And, see that sweet little thing over there? You really want to have... You'll die. You'll probably die.
Wow.
A condom may not be enough.
Oh, my.
Have fun, young man.
Yep.
So I'm very jealous of guys like you. Just the sex you must have had.
Well...
I don't even know why I'm talking about such nonsense. Listen, you're gonna love the Arcada Theater. Have you played there before?
Well, we played there before. Yes, we have.
So what a great gig. And it's Saturday.
It's a great gig.
It's Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Okay, tomorrow night. And he was the founder of a great band called Quicksilver Messenger Service, and of course has been with Starship forever. Paul Kantner died, and they're going to carry on.
Thank you for coming on.
Nothing is going to stop them. It's Jefferson Airplane, and nothing's going to stop us now.
Came out there.
Yeah, you see I did that?
Yep.
Very nice. Big time DJ. Al?
Yes.
Were we doing your sports when
Yes,
I rudely
we were.
cut you off?
Yeah.
Good.
Kathy, never laugh at one of Roker's jokes ever again.
I'm mad. I'm mad now. It's 8:40. Chris Carter, the creator of X-Files, is coming up in about a half hour. Before that, Billy Baldwin's going to stop by. New VH1 show he's got. He's the sexy Baldwin. And Donald Trump, if you missed him earlier on the program, we will replay that before we leave here on this Free For All Friday.
Let them say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this thing together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Right at this time, Paul Kantner was supposed to be here on the program today. At the Arcada tomorrow night, the band will play.
That's right.
That shocks me.
Absolutely.
But we dedicate this program to our friend Paul. God bless you, Paul, wherever you are, and thanks for all the great music and one of the creators of the San Francisco sound, so important to rock and roll. Yeah. Sad. Why can't it be politicians that are dying?
I was listening to Steve Dahl for a second.
No, I just...
No, he would have ate some chips.
Why do we keep losing all these greats?
It's been a tough year.
It really has.
Man, it's been a winter of death.
This is the Mancow.
Okay. No.
He wants a latte, not a coffee. That's the difference.
Why does it taste so awful?
A latte. No, a latte's espresso with milk.
I want to know why when
That was horrible.
Starbucks is very confusing, so I don't blame him.
Oh,
But
my
he's
ass.
right.
Why is it I can
exactly
go?
what to order.
Why is it every day this jackhole goes and I get... What, is that awful?
This is like a cup of burnt coffee.
Yeah, it tasted burnt.
Take it back. Take it back. That's bad.
It tastes like coffee out of the damn break room.
That coffee is awful.
Still, let me tell him what to order. It's a grande 4-pump vanilla non-fat latte.
Why'd you write
it down? This moron won't get it.
That's not a latte.
No,
No,
that's
just
burnt
a hot
coffee.
No, he got a hot coffee.
No, he gets me burnt coffee, and then you know what he does?
Espresso.
And then he shakes that
What did
vanilla
you
in
order?
it.
Poison.
Yeah. Yes.
Grande 4.
Coming up, we're going to get a screaming goat to replace Al doing sports. We have a Sounds Dirty, but it's not with April Rose on the line here. Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, Eric, what's up? Crown Point, how are you?
What's happening, man? I love your show.
Thank you, pal.
Hey, I'm calling in for the Sounds Dirty, and I think it's a
Come on,
puzzle.
tell me. What do you think it is?
Puzzle.
A puzzle. It is not a puzzle. It is not a puzzle.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
8:46. Donald Trump was on at 7:30. If you missed him, we will play it here in about 30 minutes.
I tried yoga, I couldn't do it. I tried macrobiotics, couldn't chew it. I blew it. In Scientology, it made a fool of me. Now I'm back to thinking things that I...
Chris Carter, the creator of X-Files, is coming up.
Jesus is easy, just get down on your knees.
Billy Baldwin coming up.
Hear every prayer. Jesus is easy, just get down on your knees. He's everywhere, Jesus Christ, he's everywhere. Sports.
All right, Al, come on, give it to him. Sports time. We actually think a screaming goat would be better than Al doing sports.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to
verify it statistically.
By the way, that's real. That's a family that recorded the goat. Listen to that noise that goat is making.
It's crazy.
I love it. It makes me smile.
In his return to L.A., Jimmy Butler with 26 and 10 as the Bulls hand the Lakers their 8th straight loss, 114-91. Jimmy Butler, how do you think the team played?
I think we played extremely well. I think we played together. We rebounded the ball well, and we just gave the ball to the open guy. It also helps when we're making shots, though.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking.
Why does those
I've
goats
never
make
seen
me...
you so happy.
Oh, those goats make me laugh.
You look so happy.
I'm
He's
telling you,
almost passed out twice, Jay.
I really would like to hire the goat. I'm telling you, the goat is better than our sportscaster.
Now you're just hurting his feelings.
The goat makes me happy. You know what else makes me happy?
What?
Oh, she got a fat ass.
Yeah, that makes me. I do worship that eighth wonder of the world, which is Kathy's backside.
I
but,
do love that smooth face of yours.
Thank you. Well, down here and up here.
Yeah, it's like
that's right.
Bad Boy meets Babyface.
Yeah.
Thank you. Listen, I have a serious question for you.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this event tonight at home.
Yeah, in Arlington Heights.
Yeah, at 7 o'clock.
With Brian
People want to
Shepard.
see me with a goatee, right?
No, you look really sexy,
you look
and
cool
I'm
with
not
that beard.
joking.
That's
you
a better look.
Great with that beard.
Yeah, but the logo's the
Who
goatee.
cares?
Don't worry about the logo.
I'm going to be.
a rare thing.
Time to update the logo, though.
I'm going to give everybody an April Rose calendar tonight.
That's great.
Yeah, but and
Don't
so
shave.
People can get a rare picture with Mancow without the goatee.
You look really, really good with the scruff. I really like it.
Bulls get to get their swerve on for a couple of days as they're back at the Staples Center Sunday to play the Clippers. And Jimmy Butler selected to the East All-Star team for the second year in a row, the only Bull to make the squad. And Blackhawks captain Jonathan Toews won't play in the NHL All-Star game this weekend.
Why?
Because he's sick.
Oh.
So he's been suspended by the NHL. Per league rules, a player named to go to the game, if he doesn't play for any reason, even if he's sick, he's got to miss either the game before or the game after the All-Star game. So he's been suspended for one game and won't play when the Blackhawks are back on the ice on Tuesday. Sports, brought to you by the crowd. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The dumbest thing next to a 3-on-3 All-Star game, which is what the NHL All-Star game is going to be this year. Sports, brought to you by Craft Eye Institute. Visit crafteye.com, KRAFFEYE.com. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Yeah, if you're wearing glasses or contacts, get rid of them and get over to Kraft, and it'll be done. Boom, and you'll see perfectly. It's great. I can't believe we had on the guy from Jefferson Starship that had
He didn't
died.
even seem that
He
upset.
did not sound terribly tore up over it
He
either.
didn't even mind it.
Guys, if I
He's
die...
like, yeah, we played yesterday,
If
too.
I die... First of all, if you ever hear about me dying quickly...
Yeah.
I'll be fine with that. After watching my dad die of cancer, quick death, thank God, okay?
Sure.
But I hope you guys will at least fake a little bit of upsetness the next day. You know what I'm saying?
We
Okay. All right. You mean you'll fake it or you really... Remember the Eurythmics? Annie Lennox and the brilliant Dave Stewart? He has a new book that just came out, and I'm reading it, and she was taking a little break from Joe Walsh. So he and Stevie Nicks did a bunch of cocaine and had sex all night.
Who had sex with Stevie Nicks?
Dave
Lennox?
Stewart.
Oh, okay.
Dave Stewart, no.
Oh.
Annie Lennox would have made the book really good.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty.
Yes, it does.
But it's not. I can last for hours. The object is to mate. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
I want you to watch this film, Al. I think it'll teach you something.
What are manners? Manners are the rules we all live by that keep us from beating the living daylights out of each other. When eating in restaurants, remember, The left fork is for the salad, the middle fork is for the main course, and the last fork is for defending yourself against rabid wolverines. And most importantly, always remember those 3 magic words. Please, thanks, and uvula. I hope these little handy hints will help you to mind your manners.
Well, Monday I got those go to work blues. Tuesday my job makes me wanna snooze. Wednesday the boss starts busting my hump, and Thursday I'm in a work week slump, and then Friday when the whistle blows at 5, it means the weekend has finally arrived. Oh, Friday, Friday! Thank God you're here. Oh, you're better than Christmas. You're my favorite day of the year.
Where am I tonight? At home in Arlington Heights.
Heights, yeah, 7 o'clock.
Windy City Live. I'm doing a charity
yes.
event. It's a suicide prevention event. If you've had
only $10 to
$10,
attend,
and it helps. It really helps. And if you've had your life touched by a suicide, I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to see you tonight. Everyone's going to get the calendar, and we got some other Mancow swag as well.
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast day? Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
8:56, Billy Baldwin coming up, and then Chris Carter. Are the very rich planning to move off of Earth? We'll talk about that with Venus Syndrome. Hang on. And a replay of Donald Trump he was on earlier today.
This is crazy news. Today, Leonardo DiCaprio met with Pope Francis. Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio met with the Pope. It's interesting because in terms of number of sexual partners, those two were known as the spectrum.
Hello?
Hi, hello?
I can't. Hello? I'm trying to get Tony?
Yeah, this is Tony. Hold on one second. Let me turn on my TV. Yeah, this is Tony.
Okay, Tony. Up? Okay, it says Mr. Tony. Maybe I got the wrong number.
Well, Antoinette. My name is Antoinette. People call me Tony. His name is Tony as well. We both go by Tony, but whatever.
That's confusing.
Who's this?
My name is Daryl. I'm calling from Fun City Travel Agency.
Okay.
Okay, and he's going out of town on Memorial Weekend. I'm not quite sure if he wanted to partake in some other activities that were going on, but there's been 2 activities that have actually been added for the weekend. They're a little extra. You know, this is an all-inclusive resort, but I wanted to see if he wanted to partake in it. Can I give you the names of the new excursions that have been added?
Yeah, I'll put those down and ask him if he's interested. You can just give it to me.
Okay. He's, let's see. There is a dinner, which is $100. And we also have Freaky...
Yeah.
Yeah, dinner, and then there's Freaky Friday Bonfire Beach Party.
Dinner.
Ma'am, I have no idea. I'm assuming they're having dinner and deal are there. I don't know. I've never done this before.
I know my mom worries about me. She's afraid I'll do too much too soon and with the wrong boy. That's why she got me this. First, I was a little nervous, but when Mom showed me how to use it, I knew boys could wait.
And now, a selection from the Jukebox from Hell.
Touched by the TSA. Touched by the TSA.
You have got to be kidding me right meow.
That's right, Daddy. Oh, turn it off. Turn it off. Why didn't you guys tell me Billy Baldwin was on? Billy.
What's happening, fellas?
Billy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I like Steven, and I'm sick of people referring to him in our studio as the crazy one. I like Steven.
Not true.
I know, he's not crazy. I think he's right on the money.
Steven's crazy on fire for the Lord.
I know. I love the guy. I love him. What is Hit the Floor, Billy Baldwin?
Hit the Floor is a show that's in season 3 on VH1. It's a scripted show that my friend James created. It's sort of a behind-the-scenes
takes you behind the scenes into the politics of the drama of a professional sports franchise. It's a professional basketball team called the LA Devils, and it gets into the world of the players and the cheerleaders and the affairs and the sex. And I play kind of like a Phil Jackson character who's meddling with ownership for power and control of the franchise.
You're fighting with the owner, who I think killed one of the Devil girls.
There's a distinct possibility, yes.
Oh, man. All right. Well, congratulations, Season 3. Are the other seasons available on DVD?
Yes, they are, and none of them matter until Season 3 and Billy Baldwin appears.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
Go back and get those old seasons. Season 3 begins when?
Tonight. It premieres tonight at 10 o'clock or 10:30, and I'm excited about it. The numbers are good, and because VH1 doesn't do a lot of scripted. They've got only 2 or 3 shows that are scripted, and there's been a changeover in some of the hierarchy. So if the numbers are good, they're going to squeeze the trigger on Season 4, and that means you'll see more of Billy Baldwin.
Well, I like seeing Billy Baldwin. I'm a fan, and say hi to China Forrest. Played her music in my career, and you know him from Flatliners and God, what else? Silver. That's the movie I was trying to think of. Or Sliver.
Yeah,
and
Backdraft, of course.
Backdraft. Yeah. And the Squid and the Whale. Anyone? No. Justice League. Crisis of Two Earths. Anyone? Gossip Girl. Hello.
Yeah.
Remember him as the Craigslist killer? Anyone?
Oh,
Billy
I remember
Baldwin.
that.
Yeah. No.
Came out to have bad career.
Thank you, Billy.
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast, Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station, 97.9 The Loop.
Next, Chris Carter. What about the Venus syndrome? Are the very rich of planet Earth planning on moving off planet and leaving us behind? And who are the multinational group of elites that really run the world? All of this and much more will be answered, plus Donald Trump's appearance early on the program, rebroadcast in minutes, and Al Roker Jr. will do sports. There he is.
You're listening to Mancow.
Determination. Focus. Toughness. Words that have been used to describe a winner.
Yep.
But there's one word you're used to hearing that can't be used anymore. Bladder control.
Hello? Calling on behalf of the auto insurance specialist. I do have a licensed agent standing by with that free quote to try to save you some money. Is that okay if I do that?
Can I think about it for a second?
Yeah. Want to try you back some other time?
No. I just want to think about it for a second.
Okay.
Just let him think about it for a second.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and send you over and they give you that free quote.
I'm not done thinking about it yet.
All right.
You give me a second?
Yeah, sure.
Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead and send you over.
Still thinking.
He's still thinking.
Well, it takes a few minutes.
To think about it?
Takes a few minutes to send you over and they give you that free quote.
Right.
Go ahead and send you over.
Can I still think about it?
Sure.
Okay. Hello? Yeah.
Are you done thinking about it?
Yeah, I'm done thinking about it.
Do you want me to send you over and I'll give you that free quote?
No.
Okay.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not.
Yes, it does.
I can last for hours. The object is to mate. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and
What is
call
it?
Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
So you can go to, what should we do? Socks Fest?
Oh, it's this weekend.
Awesome. You got to get your tickets today.
That's
or
great.
I got seats
Sold
to
out.
Yeah, that's a good prize, Sox Fest.
I got seats to Sting and Peter Gabriel, the United
cool.
Center,
Awesome.
July 9th. I'm going there.
Wow.
We got maid service, free maid service.
Nice.
We've got the Professional Championship Bull Riders Tour. The World Tour is going on at the Sears Center. That's next Friday. And we've got Bella Bacino's. We could do lunch or dinner for you. You guys say Sox Fest is what we're doing?
Because it's this weekend,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. I'll double check.
Sox Fest tickets sold out.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
At
look who it is.
where you got married.
Here comes the turd. Hey, Turd, what's up? In 3 minutes, Chris Carter's going to join us, the creator of X-Files.
Nice.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Mancow, first of all, that coach sounds just like Al.
Is it unbelievable, dude?
It sounds exactly like Al.
It sounds exactly like Al.
Oh man, Mancow, I've just started. I got a new hobby going on.
You've got a new hobby. Turd
Yeah.
the trash man. Yeah, what's going on, bud?
Well, I like to people watch.
Okay.
And it's not actually people watch. I'm watching only one person, and I built like a deer stand in my neighbor's tree.
Wait a minute, you're watching a woman, is what you're saying, from a deer stand in your neighbor's tree.
Yeah. I just look like an owl and everything. She's hot. Oh.
Brother, that's really creepy, man. You shouldn't be doing that.
It's a new hobby. You gotta try it.
No, I don't think being a peeping turd is going to be a hobby for me. You're wrong about that, but you are right about this. This goat does sound exactly like our sportscaster. They say Phil Anselmo of Pantera screamed out white power.
I don't hear it.
He says he was holding a glass of white wine and was joking. April Rose still in play. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Celebrity Apprentice. We're going to get Muhammad Ali's daughter, Boy George, John Lovitz of SNL, Vince Neil, Snooki, former NFL running back Ricky Williams, and Carney Asada Wilson. Stephen Colbert's guest post-Super Bowl will be Tina Fey and Will Ferrell. Dakota Johnson, the daughter of who? Do you know?
Yeah, Melanie Griffith and
Don Johnson. She said it was common for her to see her parents having sex when they were married all the time.
Oh, wow.
And
Well,
sex with other people.
Okay, that makes sense.
You
So
don't think
just
she's messed up?
50 Shades of Grey.
You don't think that would mess you up?
Absolutely.
Oh, man, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Did you ever see your parents get it on?
What?
Oh, I walked in on my
Did you ever
parents
see your
once.
parents get it on?
Ugh.
You walked in on your parents?
Yes, it was disgusting. I'm scarred for life.
What
I
position
walked
was
in.
it?
My dad was on top of my mom.
Oh! Wow.
Swear to God. I woke up from the nightmare.
Was she on all fours?
She was on her back.
Was she saying Slovaki?
You guys, I was 12 years old. I woke up from a nightmare and I walked in and I saw it and it just...
She was just getting nailed? She just...
The nightmare didn't begin
then.
then.
Wait a minute.
Getting tenderized? You saw that?
I saw it.
Chris Carter's supposed to call right this second.
Apparently that's
Right
just
now.
burned into your head.
Now he's late.
It's burned into your mind.
By the way, based on you, I don't know what your mom looks like, but based on you, that's also how we would do it.
Missionary?
ass.
Ew, I don't like it missionary.
No, they were doing missionary. Oh, you said she was on her back. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm thinking stomach.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you like them on their stomach, don't you, Mancow?
No, I'd like her on her stomach, face down.
Oh, she got a fat ass.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because
That
if that face is in the pillow, she can't talk.
Oh.
So did they see you? Did they catch you? Catch you
Yes,
on?
because I screamed.
So
Get out!
what did they say?
Katarina, what are you doing here?
I don't remember. I just
She's having a
went into my room
nightmare,
and
but this is
slammed the
way
door.
worse.
You don't. You now, Kathy and I have talked about this, and you guys don't remember because she saw two dogs getting it on, and she asked her dad about it, and the dad said they're making puppies. So when she first walked in and saw her mom and dad, she thought maybe she was getting a puppy. You saw your mom and dad have sex.
Just disgusting. I can't.
I was
get
in
it out of
high
my
school
head.
and looked in a trash can,
Yeah.
and there was a condom wrapper, a blue Trojan condom wrapper, single condom wrapper.
At your house?
And I thought, am I in the master bedroom? Yeah. 8341 Harvard Avenue, Raytown, Missouri. And I thought, God, were my brothers in here? They idiots. They left it. Wait a minute, was I in here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. No, it's my. Oh, no.
They didn't let him
No. Chris?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Chris Carter, I love it. I love it. And Chris, is Fox doing you right on this thing? Have they advertised it enough? And I'm being sincere because people are telling me, my buddies are going, oh, X-Files is back on? How have people missed it?
I don't know, because they've done an amazing promotional job. But, you know, we're in a whole new world where there's so much on, so much to see, so much vying for your attention, right?
Hey, yeah, it kind of threw me off with the way they've positioned the episodes, but the ratings caught everybody by surprise, is my guess. Is that fair to say that it did way better than they even thought?
They had hoped it would do well, but as they told me, it exceeded expectations.
Okay, Chris, listen, I've been a big supporter, and I've been following you for a long time. You've done this show. I loved Millennium. I just thought that was the best. And hey, I'm actually looking. I've been looking for something for a long time, and I can't find it. There was an episode of one of your shows where you just scared me like I just pooped myself. Oh my God, dude! What was that? Your dog?
My dog, yes.
Oh my! I don't know why that just scared me.
Wow.
I thought it was the mother from under the bed in the Home episode. Oh my God! No, but there was an episode of one of your shows where there's I think it's "Do You Know the Way to San Jose" or some Dionne Warwick song, and the family's real nice, and they're flipping burgers, and all of a sudden there's a complete bleed out. What show is that?
I can't even remember. I can remember them, but I can't remember the time.
One of the most startling things I've ever seen on TV. Okay, so I have a few questions for you. I want to know about the low-flying drones that listen to us called the dirt boxes. I want to talk about zero-point energy, the energy of the universe. I want to talk about false histories being built up. I want to talk about the Aztec crash area, Groom Lake. Our registered firearm owners going to be really rounded up. I want to talk about Mulder hitchhiking. Are we cleverly being manipulated? Are we run by a multinational group of elites? What about the Venus syndrome? Are the rich people on this planet planning on moving off-planet? Is the Truth Squad's Tad O'Malley based on Alex Jones? And are we going to have a static bomb to erase all of our histories? Can you answer those, please?
You are watching so carefully. It just blows my mind. Have you watched the episode more than once? You just know it all.
No, I watched it once, and I want to know about the Roswell alien tech being used against us. And are babies really being born, as we cover the Zika virus, which is horrific? Are babies being born without ears? Is that a real thing?
Yes, that's true.
And they think there might be more alien DNA in them?
You never know. I think that there are other explanations, but they certainly look alien.
Roswell was a smokescreen? The FEMA camps are empty for a reason?
Yes, the Roswell was a smokescreen according to the people in high places.
How many episodes do we have left? 4?
We have 4, actually 1, 2, 3, 3 episodes, 4 episodes left. You're right.
Yeah. Who's a bigger fan? I think
you
I'm
know
a bigger
more than
fan.
him.
Did the lone gunman predict 9/11?
Yes.
Wow.
We don't have to talk again for the rest of the day. That's just a concussion bomb going off around the world. Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
Do you know about the teachings of Zecharia Sitchin?
Yes.
Do you think this new planet that has entered our solar system that just got a quick passing mention from NASA, do you think that's the dark star or planet Nibiru?
I have no idea, but I'm very curious. And also, I'm glad we have another 9th planet since Pluto was given.
Yes, it's taken its place. Chris, I watch the news, and I don't know if it's just because I've been doing this for a long time, but it's like they keep giving us the same stuff. And if you look at the ratings, we're not buying it. The American public isn't buying the lies from the people in power. We don't trust our news. Every statistic shows that. We don't trust the politicians. We hate politicians, and they keep saying the same old things, right? You're a racist. You're this. You're that. They like to label, and it's just, it doesn't seem like it's working anymore. And that they just keep trying the same lies over and over. And it does feel to me like America is waking up. Is that your sense?
It is my sense, and it's the internet has given rise to and voice to a lot of distrust I've never experienced this kind of distrust in my lifetime.
You say on X-Files, lies are now the norm in America. And when everything's a lie, it's hard to, it's like picking corn out of a pile of poo. It's hard to find the truth, isn't it, anymore?
Exactly. Even on the internet, it's hard to tell what's accurate and what's inaccurate.
Are you loving this resurgence of X-Files?
I love it. I just cannot believe that a show that I began writing 24 years ago, I'm here talking to you on the radio about it being back. It's taken a huge amount of my life, but I love doing it.
Is there going to be more?
If we're successful, if the ratings continue to be good, the ratings have been very good, I can't imagine they won't ask us for more.
Was the controversy about Mulder and Scully not being paid the same amount of money, was it fair?
No, I think that is a kind of it's not exactly accurate, because when you go to negotiate your contracts, they always offer you as little as they possibly can, no matter who you are, man or woman. So they do the same thing to me. They always start low, and you try to work that number out.
You mentioned that in the new X-Files, Chris, that drought is being controlled and the weather's being controlled. And as nonsensical as that may sound to a lot of people, I've been in L.A. several times where the reservoirs were overflowing onto the highway, and I thought, well, it's over. There's no more drought in L.A. And then someone told me, oh, we don't collect water in L.A. Well, no wonder. All that water was flowing out to the ocean. They don't collect rainwater. It sure seems like some kind of manipulation. Have you felt that?
I grew up here, so there was always plenty of rain. You never thought about it. Now it's all we think about.
Why those reservoirs alongside every road that fill with water? Why is that water not being collected? Have you ever asked yourself that?
It's obviously government manipulation and lies.
This guy's great. Chris, I hope we can have you back every week like we used to, and I hope X-Files continues, man. I hope they get more episodes. I'm loving it, as you can tell.
Thank you for being a fan.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
What's that?
He frightened us.
He frightened us. So that's real. There's children being born without ears that they say are children with high concentrations of alien blood. I've had top people tell me. Well, see, I go into this. Everybody's looking at me.
Well, they're about to talk the lone gunman in 9/11?
No.
Okay.
No, that TV show did predict 9/11.
Well, he just
He just said, yeah.
Yeah, confirmed it.
I will tell you that my conversations off the record with people in power do believe that there are those living amongst us who have high concentrations of alien blood, and we are not, whatever we are is not of this planet.
Okay.
But they won't talk about it on the record.
Do you believe it?
We're so different from everything else here. Really, if you think about it, we are so different. And I don't, Darwin, by the way, Darwin at the end of his life, it's kind of like Malcolm X. Malcolm X said, yeah, I was way wrong. This whole Muhammad Islam thing isn't working. We got to love each other. Reverend King was right. And because of that, they had to silence him, and they silenced him with a bullet. When you finally go through the hatred and you realize the answer is love and more love and forgiveness, which is not what Islam is teaching, they kill you, which is what's happening all over the world. Darwin came out at the end of his life and said, I'm wrong. Of course we're not from monkeys. But you never hear that. Darwin's final thoughts were, we aren't from monkeys. But yet we're still pushing that on everybody. Because people that don't believe in God, that have been denied anything other than this. I mean, if the most powerful person in your life is Rahm Emanuel or Obama, and that's what they want, by the way, what does power want? More power. They don't want you to have a higher authority than them. So, it's all by design. And the truth is, I don't know where it is.
Citizens of Earth, we are Zargonauts from the planet Zargo 7. We want all the humans on this planet who are the very best at something to come help us start a new super advanced civilization.
What is this?
Everyone else, do whatever.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rocker.
Was that an alien transmission?
For some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. but it's not. I can last for hours. The object is to mate. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
Donald, welcome back to the program.
Hello, Mancow. How are you? Great to talk to you. How is everything?
Everything is great. And did you make the right choice not doing the debates?
Absolutely. Let me say, for starters, I absolutely made the right choice. I mean, I said to Fox, why don't you give $5 million to the veterans? I wanted $5 million, and they said, no, that's a quid pro quo. So I said, okay, then you'll get a quid pro lousy show, and that's what they got. I mean, it was. Did you see the debate without me, Mancow?
I didn't watch, no, but I did see some of your event for the soldiers, which I thought was very nice.
It was great. I mean, we raised a tremendous amount of money, but that debate, it was like watching 2.5 Men after Charlie Sheen left.
Yes.
There's nothing left to it. I mean, these people are pathetic. I mean, really and truly, Fox News, Roger Ailes, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what they're doing, but really, it's pretty pathetic. And I'm really, you asked, did I make the right decision? Without a doubt, I did.
But you raised $6 million for the troops, which is a very nice thing. Some people say you're politicizing it. I don't know if that's true or not.
Look, if politicizing, raising money for 6 million troops is politicizing, then I'm guilty of politicizing. I think it's a wonderful thing to do. We had all of these people like Rick Santorum and all of these losers.
I saw you had Huckabee there, too.
Yeah, I mean, as candidates, they're losers. I mean, we know that, and they came over, and they helped out, and we had a great time. I mean, it really was unbelievable. Meanwhile, back at the old homestead, as we used to say in Queens, where I grew up, Ted Cruz tried to be Donald Trump. I mean, he tried to clash with the moderator, but he's no Donald Trump, man.
No.
You know that, and I know that. It's sort of like John McEnroe. He used to fight with the judge in the tennis game. This would be like Arthur Ashe, trying to throw an S-fit at the, judge. It's just not the same thing. I mean, really and truly. And Megyn Kelly, I am so happy that I didn't have to see her face. I mean, it just made my whole night. Just to do for the troops, it's unbelievable.
Okay, and Schwarzenegger taking over your gig for The Apprentice. How are you feeling about that?
I think they do a good job. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a guy who everybody knows. He's a successful guy. The guy knows what he's doing. He's successful in business. I mean, he's a guy who can judge if other people have what it takes to be successful in business. I mean, to the Schwarzenegger level, not to the Trump level. Trump, Schwarzenegger down here, Trump up here, let's be honest. I'm worth $10 billion. I don't even know if he's worth $1 billion, but whatever, it'll be a pretty good show. And I wish them well. They'd have me back in a minute, of course. These people,
I bet they would.
These people would have me. I mean, when I did the show Celebrity Apprentice, we were bigger than Friends. I mean, we really had higher ratings than Friends. It was unbelievable. Online, on the internet, our numbers bigger than Star Wars.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we just were through the roof, phenomenal, over the top, unbelievable with what we did. It really was quite impressive. And by the way, I want to thank you. I want to thank you because you're wonderful. Whenever I'm in town, I never miss you. I want to thank you because it's not easy to do. People think, I'll put a bumper sticker on my car. I appreciate that. People say, I'll do something. I'll put a lawn sign. People do all nice things, but what you did in sticking up for my side, for the Trump
That's
sign.
true. We did. We thought you had a right to put your name on the side of your building in Chicago, contrary to what the mayor wanted.
Well, the mayor is a doofus, and unfortunately he's a loser. And like Jeb Bush, a very low-energy person, and you can't have somebody like that running a city. I mean, this is my building. If I want to put my face or your face or whatever, or my name, I mean, my goodness, it's my building. And Trump owns the building, so I should put it up there. But you have, Mancow, with all of these other candidates. You saw them last night on Fox News. You have what they don't have.
What's that?
Balls.
Thank you.
They don't have balls. And I understand you have huge balls, and I do as well. And the mayor, unfortunately, is a low-energy loser kind of person.
Listen. I know we have you for limited time. What else I want to ask you? How did it feel to have O'Reilly kissing your ass, begging you to come back on Fox?
Yeah, that was really nice. That felt so good. I might go back next week.
And what will America look like under you as president, Mr. Trump?
I don't know, but O'Reilly looked pretty good under me, didn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I
hear you, brother. No, go ahead. What else? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, next time I think I'd bring a loofah sponge. America, let me tell you something. America will be great again. Think about it, Mancow. We have no victories. We don't win anymore. I mean, we're demoralized because we don't win. When I am in there, we're going to be winning like crazy. We're going to be winning here, winning there. I mean, you're not even going to be able to get away from all the winning this, winning that, and winning this. And don't ask me exactly where we're going to win or what we're going to win or how we're. I'll get to all of that later. I mean, I'll get to the winning. I mean, but when's the last time you won? You know, that you sat down on a Saturday and won a game of Yahtzee. It doesn't happen anymore. People don't win anymore. I want to bring winning back. I want to make America great again. I know how to do it, and together we're going to do it. But I need your help. I need everybody's help. I need Iowa's help. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hear you, brother.
Bing, bing, bong, bong. Bing, bing, bong, bong.
The Donald Trump remix there.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes, sir.
If you win this thing,
What's up, Chuck?
are you going to want to go to Sox Fest? It's sold out. Or are you going to want to go to Sting and Peter Gabriel?
Sox Fest.
Okay.
Nice.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Mancow, I love your show, man. Listen to you every morning.
Oh, that's so nice.
Sir, I really appreciate it. From the heart. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm having more fun in my life than I've ever had. And listen, we're insane people in a very small room in the middle of a food court. If without you people, I mean,
Tell your friends. So
you make the show. You make the show.
have
So
somebody
thank you.
to talk to about it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
What is the answer?
I'm thinking it's a chess game.
Chess game is right.
Hell yeah!
DJ Love Cheese Remix.
9:40 right out the loop. Donald Trump on today. Chris Carter, that was a great conversation.
Awesome. Very cool.
X-Files is back on TV. Piff the Magic Dragon was fine. He's very successful with his show in Vegas, but the highlight was Piffles, his dog, pooping on Abe. That was in the studio. Beat the movie Manatee. Kind of a shocker that a critic wouldn't like the new Wayans Brothers movie.
Shocking,
50 Shades of Black. Phil Anselmo, the singer of this song, the White Sox theme. He said white power because he was holding a glass of white wine and he was just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Do you believe him? No. Do you believe him? Oprah. How old is Oprah?
I know.
Got to be 70,
I'm
right?
disqualified. I
What?
know.
56.
62 years old.
No.
Oprah having a
She looks
birthday.
great.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, stop
Yeah.
everything.
Time again for another exciting installment of At Home with Oprah.
Girl, that's the best hoagie I ever ate in my life.
Girl, that's my foot. At Home with Oprah.
The Mancow on the loop. Commercial-free classic rock.
With the 97 at 930.
Do they bleep it? Do they bleep the F word in this?
I don't think it's in it.
I don't think they
Let's
do.
listen.
Should they bleep it?
I don't think they do.
The F word.
We'll find
Well,
out
they
in a few
used to
seconds.
not. Maybe now they do, but for years.
Well, they didn't. I've never heard it bleep, so.
Right.
I'm wondering. I didn't think this was
I
something.
thought they changed it to yo-yo.
I did.
They do.
Look at that little yo-yo.
Look at that yo-yo. They changed it to
No.
yo-yo. In the video, they do. Yes.
What?
Wow.
I've seen it.
I heard when they sang Beverly Hillbillies on some stations, the country station.
What?
No, idiot. If you're going to make up stuff, so can I. This song has the F word, a derogatory term for our friends in Boys Town, and I assume this was not on the radio anymore. So.
Well, I'm going to listen very
Yeah, let's
hard
listen.
now.
Me
Yep,
too.
yep.
Yeah, well, now I've just pissed a bunch of people off. They're going to be listening for another. I hope. Maybe I'll just turn it off when they sing that. Maybe I'll just turn it down.
No, I want to hear it.
I want to hear it too.
you do it. You play the guitar.
You gotta be kidding
What's up,
me.
son? What's up now?
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, what's up, yo-yos? Like I
But
said.
that's not the point we're
I'm
talking
out.
about.
I'm out.
But
Drop
that's
the
not what
mic.
I'm
I'm
talking
out.
about. That's not
I'm
what
out.
That's what he's talking about. He's
Stop
talking
talking
about
over the
he's a
song,
millionaire.
jackhole.
Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
We don't play it. We don't play it.
Very good.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.